Hello, everybody. How we doing? My name is Quantic Flux, and today I'm a freaking detective, baby. We're going to be learning SQL and solving very super serious crimes that are not even a little bit goofy. Very serious crimes. Hope everyone's doing well today. This is Database Detective, Minor Crimes Division. I'll put a link in chat so you guys can check it out for yourself. It comes out on the 17th. And I've covered the demo before. It's very silly and very fun, and the dev is super nice. If you want to see something funny, look at the second trailer on the Steam store page. That's the dev in a disguise doing an elevator pitch for getting hired as a detective here. Super serial, very super serial. You could tell from the starting screen. I have not got a chance to mess with the sound settings yet because I wanted you guys to see this guy who is sleeping. But yeah, once we get in, let me know how the sound is, please, if you wouldn't mind. Okay. You need any help, just click on my face. Shut up, idiot. Get out of my face. Go away.
Hey.
Whoops, I messed it up. My personal problems. Hey there, detective, what do you need help with? My personal problems. What personal problems are you struggling with? Being poor. Yes. Financial problems. Can you help me?
Uh-huh.
You should work harder. Screw you. I hate you. That way you'll get more experience, which is more valuable than money. Shut up, loser. I hate you. I'm never talking to you again. Rude of you to bother him during his nap. I had to get on the freaking thing. And insulting him. It's a different guy, I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's get some music going, man. You're going to say the same thing? Listen, I had to. All right, this is music by Pedro. Ooh. Okay, we got some smooth jazz. You love to hear it. All right, how's that? That sounds pretty good to me on my end. Is that good on your end? Are you able to hear? Let's see. We got a manual. It's for dummies. SQL for database detectives. If a detective can understand it, you can understand it. And I don't understand anything. He's crying. New chapters will be available after you solve cases. All right, let's look at chapter 1, shall we? Sounds good. Perfect. Thank you. We know how hard it is to be a database detective. Trust us, we were there too. Getting funny looks on the street, hearing children laughing as they point at us, seeing the disappointment slowly growing in my father's eyes as he discovered that I wasn't just a detective, I was a database detective. Oh man. There actually is a sequel for Dummies book? I'm sure there is, yeah. But this is a sequel for database detectives who are dumber than dummies, I think. It's true. People don't become database detectives because they want to. They do it because they have to. They have nothing else. These desperate souls usually don't even know how to use a computer. If this sounds like you, don't worry. We'll spend the first chapter dealing with the very basics. Yo, what did you miss? Nothing so far. We're reading our sequel for Database Detectives book, and we're very stupid, so we're learning. Welcome in, boss. After the exciting detective groundwork has been completed, the collected data and evidence get sent away to be processed. Who are the unlucky folks that have to process all this data? That's right, it's the database detectives. Dude, I hate this already. We sound like we have a terrible job. These pitiful individuals then use the processed data to fill out the arrest warrants that authorize the permanent detention of a suspect. Permanent, huh? Okay. They're going away for life, baby. Okay, what is a computer? Computers are complicated devices, so it's okay if you don't know what they are. When you use a computer, you're really interacting with the computer's operating system. The operating system used by the Los Zorangeles Police Department is known as Cop OS, and it comes with 9 different applications that will be useful for your crime-fighting journey. The applications of Cop OS. To open an application on Cop OS, yeah, we learned that. Shut down. It allows me to turn off my computer. That's new. Ooh, display settings. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Alright, that's pretty good. What about this one, though? That's pretty good, too. I like the first one better. Oops. Okay, that's a little too much for me. What about this one? Ooh, space one. I kind of like that. Alright, we're going space. Okay, that seems good for settings. Scan line intensity. Let's keep it light. CRT filter, we could get rid of it. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of it. CRT, makes YouTube videos very freaking hard to use. Watch, whatever. Go on the internet, sure. Royalty-free music player, new. Due to drastic budget cuts, we can only provide free, royalty-free music for you to listen to. Enjoy. Thanks, man. The moon? Yeah, it looks like the moon to me, probably. Wait until you find out who the criminals you're arresting are. They're filthy scum, I'm sure. Okay, we got arrest stuff. Yeah, we got tables. Yeah. What is a table? Tables keep stuff above the floor so they won't spill everywhere. I think we're talking about a different type of table, man. The same goes with data. In short, tables are a way to store structured data. As a database detective, you'll be staring at a lot of tables, so hopefully they sound like fun to you. It's how I spent my honeymoon, after all. Haha, just kidding, I'm not married. All right, great. Here's an example of what... So the person who wrote this, their father is disappointed in him, and they're very single. You hate to hear it. They hate their job, too. Here's an example of what we see if you open a table. Take a look at the words on the title bar. That's the blue part. This is the table name. Coincidentally, the name of this table is called table name. That's great. What are the odds of that? Right below the table name is a row of column names, which shows what each column represents. The table has two columns, column 1 and column 2. Below each column name are a series of values that correspond to that column. Together, the column values, blah, 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 form a row, whatever. For example, if you had a table named people, who cares? Being a database detective isn't easy. It's known staring at data lowers your life expectancy more than coal mining or operating heavy machinery. What the hell, dude? I hate this job. Hey, Doodoo Pop. Did you get my response to your response to my email? No, I did not. I have not checked my email today. Sorry. Being a database, we already read this. Sorry. Then why do it? Why did we dedicate so many hours of our precious lives to this? If you find out the answer, please let us know, as we've been trying to figure this out as well. Here's a pro tip. You can click on a value in the table to copy it into your clipboard, then you can paste it by pressing Control-V. Huge. I'm done reading now, forever. Got a message? What is going on with this music right now? It's very suspenseful. Leaving early?
Well.
This is the dev.
Look who's decided to leave work early.
I didn't.
Detective, it hasn't even been 5 minutes and you're already leaving?
I haven't, though.
You know, locking out of work early is against the law for most occupations
Oh my God.
in Los Zorangeles. Not your occupation, though, so
Oh.
you can leave when you want.
Oh, okay, I can leave whenever. I make my own hours, it sounds like.
Hey there, recruit.
Hello.
Welcome to the Minor Crimes Division of the
Thanks.
Los Zorangeles Police Department.
Uh-huh.
This is your first day as a database detective.
That's true.
correct?
That's true.
You know, not many people signed up for this job, and between you and me, we need all the help we can get.
Okay.
These days, people seem to think they can commit all the minor crimes they want.
Yeah.
Littering, shoplifting,
Oh my God.
jaywalking.
Oh my God.
Disregarding the delicate balance of law and order. Tearing down the social contract.
Goddamn
that ties
jaywalkers.
us all together. But that's where we come in.
Okay.
We're here to stop those who think they can get away with the little things.
Oh, I'm gonna crush him.
Things that people might not think are a big deal. But the road to hell is paved one brick at a time.
Uh-huh.
Think about it. One day, someone accidentally leaves some paint on private property.
Oh my God.
No big deal, they might think.
Jail for life.
Until they realize, if I can get away with that, what else can I get away with? And then they'll start thinking they can get away with killing our innocent women and children.
Oh my
abducting
God.
them from the cover of night and ripping their flesh from limb to limb.
Jesus
All
Christ.
because
We have to stop
let
them.
get away with something they shouldn't have.
We gotta stop him.
And that's what we have here. We caught a group of suspects around the sidewalk in Bleecker Street that was vandalized with paint.
Oh my God.
I've downloaded the suspect data into your desktop.
Okay.
This should be a good first case for you, Detective.
Great.
We'll need you to figure out who was the one responsible.
Oops.
Don't
Oops.
catch the right person.
Oops.
I don't even want to know what they'll get away with in the future.
Okay. This guy's paint on his
If
face.
you're not sure where to start, why don't you read the little instruction manual thingy that's on your
Oh,
computer
I did that.
somewhere.
I did that.
And
I'm way ahead.
That's it for me. I have some work to do. But I'll be sure to call you back when you make that first arrest.
Okay. Thank you.
Best of luck, Detective.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay. Well, seems like a reasonable line of explanation. Yeah, you gotta frickin' stop them before they start murdering everyone. Okay, we got our suspects. That's great. I don't know who is who, except I can use my eyeballs to know that John Paterson, the painter, is probably the one that did this. But let's look at the suspects. We've got a child. Their occupation is child. That's Jay Thompson. Hello, Jay. You frickin' criminal. We got Laura Stevens, who is retired. How dare you? Get back to work. Lazy. We got Leonard Burns, the banker. Okay. Leonard, you look pretty sketchy. I might pin this crime on you. We've got John Painterson the painter, who shows no remorse and also has paint on his face. I think it might be him. The paint is blue, man. This is vandalism. It's illegal. Okay. I don't know that I need to use SQL on this one. You vaguely remember me playing the demo for this? Yeah. It was a great time. Okay, what does my notepad look like? This is me. I get to make notes. I feel like John Painterson the painter is the one that did this, but maybe I could search the internet. I need sergeant approval for internet access. Boo! Boo! Boo, you say. I mean, I say. Okay. Well, I could search. I don't really... I really feel like I don't need to. I think it's John Painterson the painter, so I'm going to arrest this guy. All right, this is the Los Zorangeles Police Department for the Minor Crimes Division arrest warrant for minor crimes. You were commanded to arrest John Painterson under the accusation of leaving drops of blue paint on the sidewalk at the corner of Bleecker Street and Central Park Road, violating 48 LZMC 447B, which prohibits vandalism in the state of Los Zorangeles. You're arrested, sir. Get out of here. Okay. Oh, he's dancing. That's wonderful. Okay, they're apprehending him. Huge. Yeah! Oh my god, we did it! Yeah! You're going to jail for life, buddy. How dare you paint? Oop. Hello?
Okay, that one was pretty obvious, but hey, you solved your first case.
Thanks, man.
And don't worry, the perp is on his way right now to be rehabilitated. Oh, we'll never see him again. Oh, we also got a new case for you.
Okay.
Seems like someone wanted to litter on the campus of our local elementary
school. Oh my
school
god, how
this
dare
morning.
they?
Our suspect threw away what looks like an ID card.
No!
Their name is scratched off, but we have a hunch. Call it a
That's terrible.
Sneaking suspicion that the suspect we're looking for
Oh
is
my
a
god.
teacher
It's a damn
in the
old lady.
school that we found the ID card from.
Extremely poor.
To think that a criminal like this might be with children at this current
Oh
moment.
my god.
Just disgusting.
It is disgusting.
We managed to get you a list of every teacher who works there.
Okay.
Our suspect should be in there somewhere.
Oh my god.
You will also find the littered object in the Clue Explorer, along with a sketch of the victim to motivate you to find the perpetrator of this heinous act.
Okay, I'll get rid of her.
This case is a little harder than the previous one.
No,
so you might
it's
want
fine.
to learn how to search through data properly. You can read more about this in the second chapter of the instruction manual.
Okay.
What? You don't think that sounds fun?
No.
That's what we're paying you for.
No!
Wait.
I hate
you're
reading.
paying me, right? Actually, don't answer that. I have an appointment. I'll reach back out to you when I'm finished.
Sir, you better be paying me. I'm going to be pissed if you're not paying me right now. Okay. Chapter 2. Dealing with data. Database detectives don't just look at tables. Sure, that's most of what we do for hours on end, day after day, but it's not all we do. We also interact with tables. This step is an important part of being a database detective, as it allows us to find the specific pieces of data we want to stare at. To do this, let's learn SQL, also known as structured query language, to use in our search tables, applications, and formalize the destruction of our soon-to-be miserable lives. Yay! Keywords and queries. In order to use SQL, by the way, SQL is a very real thing that you could do, and you could get a job doing it. It pays pretty well. In order to use SQL, we must learn a few magic words that hold this language together. These magic words are called keywords, and with the right keywords and phrases, we can write a magical sentence that can give us the data we want. These magical sentences are known as queries, and all queries you'll write as a database detective will start with this next word, select. Imagine a claw machine at your favorite childhood carnival. Now imagine controlling that claw to grab your favorite plush toy and then dropping it below for you to pick up. Now that you're motivated with this completely unrelated example, let's talk about the select keyword and how it's used. Select is the keyword that allows you to choose the columns you want to see in the final result. Simply write the column names after the word select. For example, if I only wanted to get the first name and last name columns from this table, my query would start like this. Select first name, comma, last name. If you'd like to select all columns without writing each column name, you could just select the asterisk character. Okay, well, I'm going to get rid of this poor sad earth because it's making me sick. This filthy animal littering on this planet, how dare you. And I'm going to open up my search. I'm going to put it over here, and I'm going to open up my teachers. And we're going to look for this frickin' dirty, scummy old lady. We're going to do so by selecting the height column. Yeah. I think I did it wrong. I think I might be stupid. Wait, is this stuff I've done before? Ooh, it might remember my, I think it remembers my damn frickin' demo stuff, which is bad news for it because I remember crashing the demo several times with my terrible queries. Okay, well, how do I do my query? Ah, I see, your face was covering it? No, I'm stupid! All queries that are selecting columns from must have the from statement directly after select statement. Okay, well, it turns out I should have kept reading. My bad. Chapter 2, dealing with data. The two select statements above would get you the same result. However, select statements usually aren't enough for a complete query. How about I do this then? Hold on. First name, and then comma last name. Because that's how we're going to get our extremely poor old lady. Can you get out of my way, sir? Go away. No. I don't want your help. Go away. Stop it. Go away. Stop sitting there. Stop. You're bothering me. I hate you. Here, you could be over by the old lady then. Okay, great. The two select statements would give you the same result. However, select statements usually aren't enough for a complete query. We also need to specify where these columns come from. Golly, if only we had a keyword for this. From allows you to to specify which tables are being selected and appears after the select statement. Since these examples use column names for the people table, our from statement needs to include this table name. Okay, so I'm way ahead of you because I'm impatient. I'm going to do select from teachers. Bing, bang, boom. Bob's your uncle. There's my table. Huge. Shut up. You want to save your tables for later? Make sure to hit save. I don't want to save my table for later, you little nerd. Go away. Okay, I should probably keep reading, though. From blah, 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 whatever. Yeah. Notice that it's highlighted in orange, and the column names are now shown in red. This shows that our system recognizes these columns and table names. Believe it or not, this is all we need for a complete query. Unfortunately, the results aren't too interesting. Usually, we want to filter out our rows that aren't relevant to what we're searching for, which unfortunately is something that SQL doesn't support. Just kidding. This is supported through the where statement. This statement allows you to specify which rows you would like to see in the final result. This is done by writing conditions that the final result must satisfy. Conditions generally follow a pattern like this: column name, operator, condition value. For now, the only operator you'll need to know is the equals operator. This operator ensures that all column values from the column name equal to the condition value in the final result. When filtering columns that are text, the condition value must have a single or double quotes around them. Okay. This query to the left only includes people who have Booper as their last name. It's case sensitive. Okay, good. Only includes people with the age of 90. Sure. Okay, Booper and 90. Okay. You can add and. Sure. Notice that the text values appear as blue when entered in search tables. Okay, well, what if I do this then? What if I instead say, since I think there's date of birth, we just select everything from teachers where height is equal to 61 and hold on, and date of birth is equal to, how's this formatted? There's no dashes or anything, so okay, it's just then 1926 06 17. You're going down, old lady. You're dead. Oh my God, Eustace Cranberry, you dirty, filthy litterer. I hate you. Okay, what do we got? Notice the text values. Yeah, we did that. Calendar dates are stored. Blah blah blah. Whatever. I got it. At this point, you've already learned how to write a complete SQL query. Make the music get louder. Feels louder. Hold on. I'm gonna turn it down because it's driving me crazy. I can't hear. I can't think. All right, that seems fine. If it's too quiet, let me know. Okay, Eustace, I hate you. I'm gonna finish reading before I arrest you. I did it. SQL. I'm at least bilingual. Feel free to tell other people you speak multiple languages. Legally speaking, you won't be lying, which is illegal. Okay. I didn't realize that lying was illegal. That's a problem. Here's a pro tip. If you get stuck, don't be afraid to answer your assistant. I never will. I hate you. Okay, great. We're going to arrest Eustace Cranberry because she's a dirty, filthy litterer. Eustace, let's capitalize her name. Show her a little respect, even though she doesn't deserve it. Eustace Cranberry, you're going to jail. under the accusation of leaving personal belongings in the vicinity of Los Zorangeles Elementary School, violating 48 ZMC 447A, prohibits littering on state of Los Zorangeles property. You're going to jail, Eustace. Get out of here. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Yeah! Get out of here, loser. How dare she educate our kids? Yeah. Okay, I gotta turn down everything a little bit because I'm noticing it's still freaking too loud. Still too loud. Okay, great. Okay, now it's a little too quiet. Okay, hold on. Hold on, it's still a little too quiet. Hold on. A little too loud. Okay, perfect. Probably. It's probably perfect. What you got for
Nice
me?
job, Detective.
Thank you.
She won't be littering anymore with her hands cuffed behind her back.
Yeah.
Did you know that it takes up to 500 years for plastic to decompose?
You piece of shit.
That 9 billion tons of litter end up in the ocean
Oh my God.
every year.
Terrible.
Mother Nature thanks you, Detective.
Thank you.
You've given the flowers and fauna of this glorious nation another chance to live again.
I'm a hero, really.
That's why I have an even bigger case for you this time,
Okay,
Detective.
huge.
Confidential. You
my
can't
God.
let anyone know you're investigating.
Stop
this.
watching. Stop watching.
If this leaks, it'll be bad for both me and our entire division.
Okay, I have bad
That's
news.
how big
I'm currently
this
streaming.
case is. The crime happened last night in our police department.
Oh,
at
God.
Roughly 10 p.m. It was at this late, rainy hour of the night that someone ate my sandwich.
Oh my God.
It was something I was looking forward to eating.
Fucking
Later
monster.
today, but
You
now it's-
terrible monster.
It's gone
No.
forever.
I'm so sorry.
Luckily, our security cameras caught the suspect right before the act.
Oh, you're screwed, dude.
Looks like it was one of us.
Oh my God.
Someone who betrayed their uniform. Someone who was supposed to be uncorrupted.
You monster.
From the sins of this rotten
Such a
world.
shoot, kill, laugh.
I'll provide you a list of every officer from
No,
our division,
the
along
sandwich.
with a timesheet of when everyone came in and
Oh my
out
God.
of this building that day.
Disgusting.
Now please, right this terrible wrong that has tragically taken place in the area we all hold sacred.
Don't worry. I got you,
Now,
buddy.
If you'll excuse me, I'll have to think about what to eat for lunch.
Okay. We're going to solve this crime. This guy can't get away with this. He's a monster. All right, what do we got for chapter 3? Combining knowledge. Not many database detectives reach this chapter. In fact, 99% of database detectives don't even have skills to finish the first chapter. Oh my God. And we haven't even learned how to combine multiple tables yet. Just been working with one. Join. Let's imagine that we have two tables that we want to combine into one. We do. We have cops and timesheet. Okay. We might want to do this for many reasons, the biggest being that it's so much fun. Tables should only be combined when they share a common column. When they do have a shared column, we can use the join keyword to glue the tables together. Here we have two tables that share a column. We can join them with the query below. Okay. Select all from table 1 and table 2 on table.id, that's the shared column, equals table2.id. Okay, I gotcha. The join statement comes from the from statement. In the join statement, we specify names of the additional tables we want to combine with. You can also add a where statement by writing it directly after the join statement. Okay, great. Let me take a look at what we're working with here. Okay, we're going to join on badge number. So what we're going to do is we're going to select all, because I'm lazy, from cops, join, timesheet, and then we're going to do it on, I feel like I should probably space this out, on, I don't know you have to, but it looks better to me, on cops dot badge number equals timesheet dot badge number. I spelled number wrong. Okay. I'm not going to I'm not going to do anything with the where right now. I just want to see this sheet. Okay, so we successfully combined them. That's good. Guns issued 3. My goodness. That's a lot of guns, my friend. All right, we're going to close that for now because we want more specific information. That's a big table. When you join, you must also specify what columns you want to join on. You can do this by putting an equals operator between the 2 shared columns as a form of condition. For any shared column names, it must also be specified which tables they come from. It can be done by adding the table name. We already did that. However, if writing the full table name sounds like too much work for you, then boy, have I got the keyword for you, as. You can use the as keyword to provide nicknames for the table names or selected column names. Interesting. This keyword also isn't actually necessary. Okay. I don't really need it right now, but that's good to keep in mind. More operators. Now that we're seeing more complicated tables, we should expand our toolbox of operators. Please note that the first 4 operators in the list below only make sense when used with numerical values. Okay. Not equal. Yep. Greater than. We got it. We understand that. Some tables have columns that represent the time. Time is displayed using a 24-hour format where HH represents the hour and MM represents the minute. However, due to limitations of COP OS, the leading 0 can't be displayed. This means, for example, that 1:05 a.m. will be displayed as 1:05. 12 a.m. will be displayed as 0. Okay, interesting. Not gonna lie, that was a lot. If you're feeling confused or overwhelmed and just not having a good time right now, don't be. You're actually legally obligated to be having tons of fun. Great! You hear that, everybody? If you're not having fun, it's illegal and you're going to jail forever. That being said, what else is illegal is skipping ad breaks, so we have to take one right now. I'm sorry. But don't you worry, we'll be back in 3 minutes after this musical break to throw this filthy scum cop in jail. So we'll be back. Feel free to grab a snack, get a drink, use the restroom, stretch your legs, do whatever you're going to do, but don't go too far because we'll be back in 3 minutes after the musical break. Be right back. And we're back. I hope everyone's having a fun stream so far because, as we said before the break, it is illegal not to. So make sure you're having fun. But we are back, and we are going to throw this filthy sandwich stealer in jail. We're going to get some specific things from the sheets here. We want the first name, the last name. I do not think we need to know the number of guns issued, although I am seeing he has at least one gun. So I guess we could get the number of guns as well. And if we're doing that, I got to be honest, we just need everything. So never mind. We're just going to select everything. Okay. Now, maybe illegal not to, however, pulls out diplomatic immunity papers. I don't think those exist in Los Zorangeles, my friend. Okay. We're going to join on those. We're going to combine these two. And what we want to see, where, well, it occurs to me that this gentleman, in order for him to have stolen the sandwich, his checkout time has to be after this time and date. And also, he needs to have at least one gun. And his security level is probably 3, which is what I think this thing on his thing is. So, where security level is equal to 3, and guns issued is greater than or equal to 1, and checkout time is after. Okay, I have to read how to do the dates again. Hold on, we'll read. Hold on. I guess it doesn't have the date. So the only thing that matters is the time, and it's 22:01. So it's after 22:01. Oh my god, there's one guy, Wilfredo Friedman. You're going to jail, you punk. And they don't frickin' treat cops well in jail, you little asshole. All right, Wilfredo, you're dead to me. Look what you did to this poor sandwich. Oh my god, until we eat again, my friend. Rip. Jail. Wilfredo. Probably should capitalize it, even though I don't respect him. Friedman, under the accusation of stealing a delicious sandwich, violating... It's not just a sandwich, it's a delicious sandwich. Violating 4 LZMC 9A, which prohibits the theft of personal property under $3 from a Los Zorangeles citizen. You piece of shit, you're going to jail forever. Alright. We do be jamming. We do be holding. Bom, 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 bom. Running toward Trader. Get him! Yeah! You piece of shit. You're never coming out of there. Huge. Oh my god, we got so much stuff now.
Wow. You actually got him.
I did.
We'll make sure this scoundrel never bites into innocent sandwiches ever again.
Good. Put him down.
My delicious sandwich, however, will never come back.
I'm so sorry.
To be honest, I thought I'd feel a sense of justice.
No.
Knowing that a wrong has been made right.
Doesn't
knowing
help.
That only I would be the victim of this wretched scoundrel. But that's not what I feel at all.
I'm so sorry.
I feel an emptiness in the pit of my stomach.
Yep.
Where those bites of my sandwich should have been.
Mm-hmm. You take all the time you need, my friend.
No time to waste. We got an urgent call earlier from a local hotel manager.
Oh, shit.
Says we got a perp that was supposed to check out of the room at 6:30.
Mm-hmm.
You know what time it is now?
No idea. 4:37?
6:45.
Oh, my God.
Luckily, we got a cold jail cell waiting for them if they still need a room.
15 minutes late, you piece of shit.
Our boys at the crime scene say that our suspect was in town to visit some conventions.
Oh, my
They
God.
also found a lot of strange stuff in the suspect's room.
Degenerate.
Hopefully, these brochures and this photo we found of the suspect proved to be helpful.
Oh, my God.
We also asked around the convention center and managed to get a list of everyone who came to the last big event. Given what we know, that's where we're gonna find who we're looking for.
Okay.
Now, we need to act fast.
Mm-hmm.
We promised the local business community that if we don't solve their case in an hour, they don't need to pay taxes.
Oh, my God.
And I do not want this coming out of my paycheck.
All right. All right, here's the suspect. Look at this dirty piece of shit. Thinks they can leave late. How dare they? Me with all my convention stuff, minus dumbbells. I only had an exact average of them anyway. So much stuff. Okay. That's probably relevant information that I need to know. Check out these brochures. Bureaucon. Celebrate the bureaucracy. Special guest Jim, the DMV employee. Hey. Listen to his exciting stories of sorting repossession affidavits and vessel registration exemptions. You won't believe how he organizes his vehicle total loss claim settlement reports alphabetically. Oh my god, what a genius. Activities include waiting in line again, waiting in line for a third time. Next, meet our other government form fanatics. Come and see what bureaucracy is all about. June 29th from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. HSU Center, room 112. Bring the most government forms to win a chance to sign some paperwork. Awesome. Sounds like a blast. LampCon, June 29th, 2 to 5 p.m. at Sioux Center. Probably pronouncing that wrong, sorry. 111. See hot lamps that stay turned on. Look at those curves. Oh my god, scandalous. Strawberry scented. Look at that huge top. Light raspberry flavor. You're tasting the lamps? Oh my god. Bring the most lamps for a chance to take one of these hotties home. All right. LotionCon? Okay, well, LotionCon and LampCon. I don't know about that. LotionCon, Smooth Skin Forever. June 29th, 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. Are they all on the same day? They are, but they're at different times. 1 to 4, 2 to 5, 12 to 3. Okay. They're all in different rooms as well, it seems like. Free rubs for seniors. Gross. Stay moist, stay happy. Have the most bottles of lotion, win the feeling of temporary happiness. Awesome. Oh my god, this guy's jacked as shit. Get dumb. DumbCon. 3 to 6 p.m. June 29th. Carry the most dumbbells here to win a prize. Learn about Pat's transformation. It only took him 12 years using our easy-to-follow 7,340-step plan. Holy shit, that's so easy. Free water included. Wonderful. All right, let's read this scum diary. Dear diary, today I feel sad. Too bad. I didn't win any contests. I could have won one, but I arrived too late to enter, so I couldn't attend. Another convention was over capacity. I couldn't even get in. From a quick peek, they had over 300 people. That's a fire hazard. The 2 conventions I went to were fun, though. Also, my gerbil died. Rip Dorothy. Oh, no. R.I.P. Dorothy. I am going to have to put your owner in jail, though. All right. Let's see what we got for lists. We got attendees. Okay. We got LampCon. Sure. We got LotionCon. Sure. We got DumbCon. Sure. And we got BureauCon. Okay, great. So, the information we have is that they didn't win anything. They didn't win anything because they're a filthy loser. And also, they got there late, so they missed one of them. And the one that starts the earliest, I believe, was DumbCon, if I'm not mistaken. I am mistaken. It was LotionCon that starts the earliest, so they probably missed LotionCon. Arrived too late to enter, so you couldn't attend. Unless it's probably the one that ends the earliest, I should say. 4 p.m., 5 p.m., 3 p.m., still LotionCon. So it's probably LotionCon. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at least bottles of lotion. They might have more. Okay, good to know. And I've forgotten what I was doing. What am I doing? I'm trying to figure out what to do here. Okay, gotcha. We want probably everything. So let's start making a table. We want to select all from attendees. Okay. As names. And I think I'm doing this wrong already. No. Join. Join is next. Join LampCon as lamp. Join LotionCon as lotion. Join DumbCon as dumb and join Eurocon, which I'm sure I will spell wrong. I already have Eurocon as dumb also. All right. And we're going to do that on names. Can I use that here? Probably, right? Names.id. Noticing it's not highlighting it, so maybe I can't do that. Equals lamp dot attendee ID. Okay. How do you do multiple joins? Let's find out. I haven't read this chapter. All about aggregation. You should now be extremely skilled at filtering out data from tables. Don't feel too proud, though. Your journey has just begun. You should actually be feeling empty inside to ensure that there's room for all the cool SQL concepts you're about to learn. Yay! Aggregation. Aggregation functions are a way to view the overall information about columns in a table. If you've ever yearned to know what the largest or smallest column values are, then aggregation functions are for you. These functions, except for count, only work on numerical columns. We got max, min, sum, average, and count. We know that they said something about average here. You only had an exact average of dumbbells, so that's going to be helpful information. Okay. Below is an example of a query using aggregate functions on the example table. For now, aggregation functions can only appear in the select statement with no other columns. In other words, when you have aggregate functions in your query, you must only have aggregate functions in your query for now. Okay. Okay. I think I understand. Probably. Okay, what do we got? Joining multiple tables. That's what I need to know. If you know how to join two tables, joining 3 is easy. So is joining 4 and 5 and 6. To the right is an example of a query with a join containing 3 tables. Be careful, though. Where any tables are joined together, the result will only contain values that are shared across all tables. For example, if table 1 has an ID value that is missing from table 2, would not appear in the final result. Okay. So if they're not in LotionCon, which I think they missed, they're not going to show up. Okay. The Venn diagram on the right further illustrates what this this join captures, with each circle representing the complete contents of each table. In SQL, this is also called an inner join. There are other types of join statements, but don't worry about them. They're far too much for an average database detective to comprehend. Great. Okay. So I'm going to proceed as if all of the attendee IDs are there, because I'm pretty sure they're not. And I would like to just prove that real quick. Okay, we got names.id equals lotion.attendee ID. It did say I could use shorthand for these as well, right? Nicknames for table names or selected column names. So, can I do... No, sorry. I don't think I can change the thing I'm joining on. Or if I can, it's too advanced for my dumb little brain. And names.id equals dumb.attendee ID and names.id equals dumb also dot attendee ID. Okay, huge. So we got all of the tables we want to see for now. I think I'm probably going to have to remove LotionCon, but we'll see. When I wrote my first aggregation function, my eyes teared up. Not out of joy, but instead of sorrow, as I was just evicted out of my apartment. This guy is having a rough life, huh? However, the idea of learning something that would help my department meet their monthly quota did make me feel better. I hope you feel the same. I don't. Okay. You want to save and use the results of an aggregation function later. Make sure to give it a handy nickname to make it easier to select later. Okay. I don't really feel like I need that right now. I'm going to refresh my memory on what to do here, though. So, I think we want to have the average, but it said we had to do aggregates by themselves. So why don't I do an average? Finds the largest value in column. So if I do max, and then, or sorry, not max. I guess I do need max, but I want to do average first. Average of DUMs brought. Okay. Now, do I even need a where if I'm doing an average? Let's find out. Interesting. Have I ever had protein shakes before? They taste like chocolate milk to you? I have, and protein shakes taste like ass. Chocolate milk is impressive. If they can make it taste like chocolate milk, that's a big step up from the average protein shake. Okay, so the average DUMs bought is showing nothing because I'm pretty sure because the person in question did not attend LampCon. I searched for nothing, pretty sure. Because I didn't do an aggregate and I didn't do a where. You need to do a where? Probably. Yeah. Not much of a query if I didn't do a where. Okay, well, let's just check for posterity's sake where forms brought is greater than 0. Uh-oh. It's still because lotion is not supposed to be here, I'm pretty sure. Let's get rid of that. And try this. There you go. Okay, now we can work from here. We can work from here. So what we want to see, we don't need the lotion table because I'm pretty positive that they couldn't show up there. Don't really need the forms table. It's not telling us any good information. We need DUMs brought. We want the exact average. We need lamps brought because no, sorry. Wait, what the hell did they win? Why did I think they won lotion? They definitely didn't win lotion because they couldn't attend lotion. That's why I thought that, because they could have won. So, okay. So let me take some notes here. Page 1 says, could have won lotion con, comma, search or max. Except they couldn't. They couldn't show up. But they were late. Search for max. I guess that maybe isn't helpful information because they're not going to be there. Okay. Had an exactly average number of dumbbells. Okay. Been drinking protein shakes from the brand called Premier Protein. I don't know what brand of protein shakes you drank. I've heard that Premier Protein's pretty good. I don't remember what brand I've had, to be honest with you. I don't drink protein much. I get way too much protein as is from the normal food I eat, since I eat a lot of fake meat. Okay, let's read their diary one more time. Today I felt sad because you didn't win any contests. You could have won one, but you arrived too late, so you couldn't attend. I'm pretty positive you could have won LotionCon. Another convention was over capacity. That's probably BureauCon. Couldn't even get in. For a quick peek, they had over 300 people. I don't think... I guess maybe attendee ID maybe you can get number of attendee IDs? Because if we get the number of attendee IDs and one has over 300, that's the one they didn't go to. That's a fire hazard. You conventions you went to were fun, though. Also, your gerbil died. Rip Dorothy. Sorry, Dorothy. What is fake meat? Like hamburger patties? No, like stuff that's supposed to look like meat, but is made out of like soy or other ingredients that are not meat. Me with my convention stuff, minus dumbbells, I only had an exact average of them anyways. So you might not have brought dumbbells anyways. Maybe didn't bring them? This is going to be hard, man. I think this is the one I couldn't solve last time either. Okay. What is this form? This is nothing. This doesn't matter. Okay, so how are we going to find this person? We can see that they have at least 8 lotion bottles. They didn't win any contests. So I think they only made it into LampCon and maybe DumbbellCon. They could have maybe possibly made it into BureauCon, but we know they only actually attended 2. So I guess first and foremost, let's double check that I'm right. That they didn't attend, LotionCon. I'm going to save this. Save this as standard table case. Okay. Case 4? Are we on case 4? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. How about we just call it con case? Okay, save it. Okay, we saved it. That's great. I'm not sure why you were able to be submitted this time. It's because the lotion person isn't here. Okay, that's fine. So we saved con case. Good. The problem is if I open this up, it's not exactly what I care about. And also, this information isn't helpful because they definitely didn't go to one of the cons. So this is trash. Oop. Delete that. I shot it. Oh my god. Okay, I'm going to copy paste this. And I'm going to put it in my notepad under page 2. Good. Now I'm going to remove some stuff here. What I want to see... I want to join... I want to join LotionCon. And, I just want to see LotionCon. So, Lotion. LotionCon. Okay, good. People selected from the statement has not been specified in the from statement. Oops. Oops. Whoopsies. Okay, this is everyone that went to LotionCon. That's great. Your name is probably not on this list. So why don't we select the max of... I should have checked what that was called. Hold on. Bottles brought. Bottles brought. Okay. Max bottles brought was 7. You clearly have 8 in this picture, so you did not attend. We confirmed. Confirmed, not attended. Did not attend LotionCon. Good. Okay. Next, we want to find out if we can get the number of IDs. Count. There you go. So we want the count of IDs count? I guess I probably have to use attendee ID since I haven't had a chance to rename it yet. 257, so you're definitely not LotionCon. We knew you didn't attend that. That's fine. We're going to get rid of that. There was over 300. I really think it's BureauCon, which is consistently hard to spell. Oops. Also. Great. Are there over 300? There absolutely are. Now, I'm pretty sure that means that you attended or you missed BureauCon, but I am going to double check just to be sure. Missed BureauCon? Question mark? Fire hazard. Good. Okay. Now, let's double check. Let's do a due diligence. 269. Good. And then finally, LampCon. 271. Okay, they absolutely did miss BureauCon because there was a fire hazard. Good, 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 good. Now, they attended DumbCon, and they had an average number of Dumbs brought. They would have had an average number of Dumbs brought. 10. Okay. So, using the information that we have, using the information we have, we're going to go back to our original query. We're going to remove BureauCon because they didn't attend that. Rid of it. Where Dumbs brought is equal to 10. Let's see if they actually brought that. Okay. There are 4 people that meet this criteria. The question, though, is did you actually bring them and you just don't have them in the photo, or did you leave them at home? We had an exactly average number of them anyways. I think you probably brought them because it'd be too hard if you didn't. So you also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lamps. There's only one person that applies to. Let's write down this name and then confirm that Margarito Denton didn't go to LampCon. 42465. Okay. I mean, sorry, LotionCon. Okay. I guess I don't really need to confirm this, but I will anyways. Okay, let's do it like so. Rid of this. LotionCon. Don't need... That's fine. Where... Oops. First name equals Margarito. Okay. Gotta be in quotes. No? Maybe? Possibly? People named Dumb has not been specified. Okay, we're messing up. There it is. Okay. Good. Okay, so Margarito did not attend. It's got to be Margarito, dude. They had 6 lamps. They had 8 bottles that they couldn't show off. It's got to be them, dude. It's got to be them. Surely. I think it has to be. I'm arresting you. You're going to jail for life. Margarito Denton. You are commanded to arrest Margarito Denton under the accusation of not checking out their hotel room on time, violating 19 LZ MC 144C, which prohibits the trespassing in the private property of a Los Zorangeles citizen. To jail with you. Go away, Margarito. You're screwed. We're just calling him on a phone? Okay. Yeah, that looks like you in the picture. Did you tell me if I got it wrong, I wonder?
Well.
Hello.
Since the perp was more than 15 minutes late to check out of the room,
Scum.
I think a prison sentence of 15 years or more sounds about right.
That sounds reasonable to
And
me.
hey, you solved this fast enough so the victim still needs to pay taxes. The Minor Crimes Division wins again.
Yeah.
Oh, now that you've gotten the hang of things, I've also removed your internet access restrictions.
Woo!
You might need it for this next case.
Thanks.
Now, I hope you're not squeamish because this case is something else.
Uh-oh.
It's hard for me to even think about without
Oh my
wanting
God.
to throw up.
Tell me about it.
Given what you've seen already, I think you're ready for this one.
Ooh, pineapple? I
It
love pineapple on
involves
pizza.
War crimes. Happened in a local restaurant
Oh
downtown.
my God. Are you telling me I'm a criminal?
Left a threatening photograph of his deed at the crime scene. There was a waitress who witnessed everything.
Okay.
The poor gal. She was shaken, but we managed to get her testimony. She also gave us a list of every customer that visited that day,
Okay.
as well as the restaurant's business card, if we needed any more information.
Got it.
Hopefully, these clues should help.
Okay.
I gotta say, given what just happened, I don't think I'll be eating anytime soon.
Okay, well, I got bad news for you. I love pineapple on pizza. I think it's great.
Yes, I saw it. I couldn't believe my eyes. Pineapple and pizza?
Yeah.
Together?
Let's go.
I don't know his name, but he's been here a few times before, and I remember him since he always leaves the lowest percentage tip every time he pays. But this takes it to another level.
I like that he's still tipping. It's just the lowest amount that you could tip. How dare they put your second favorite pizza topping on a pizza? I know, right? I love pineapple on pizza. It's very good. Okay, so you tip very little. That's probably relevant information. Oh boy, we don't have a lot to go on this table, huh? Okay. It's getting harder. We do be learning though. Chapter 5, group activities. Your favorite is bacon? You love you some bacon? Hell yeah, dude. These are my top 3 toppings for pizzas. Hey Daru, welcome on in. We're just discussing pizza toppings. I hope you're having a great day. My favorite pizza toppings are, and in no particular order, because I have a hard time ranking things, they are pineapple, jalapenos, and olives. Big fan of all above. Hey Flex, Sir Smiles here. You had to steal your wife's tablet as one of your daughters has stolen your phone. Hello, brain-powered Flex. Hey Sir Smiles, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well today. Okay. We are learning. I unfortunately can't get behind this crime. I do have to put them in jail forever, but I'm going to tell them that it's for the pineapple on the pizza. It's actually for tipping too low. So I just can't get behind this being a crime. So sorry about that. But we're learning. In the previous chapter, you might be disappointed that aggregation functions only give us a single value across an entire column. You're not. Although disappointment is a feeling us database detectives know well, this is a rare occurrence where our disappointments are unfounded. Group by allows us to merge all rows which share a common column value into a single row. This allows us to find the results of aggregate functions for each unique value within the grouped column. For example, let's say we wanted to find the age of the oldest member in each family, represented by their last name. Here's what that query would look like. Select last name, max age, oldest age, from families, group by last name. Oh, okay. Handy. below is a visualization of what this query is doing. So it's rounding them up by last name, picking out the highest age, and putting it in a new column called oldest age. Got it. Notice that only a single row remains for each unique last name value. All duplicate group common values have been removed. You can imagine the group by statement squishing the columns that are being grouped like a pancake, leaving nothing but that squish column and the results of aggregate functions behind. This keyword comes directly after from and where. SQL is quite painful to use. I started by coding Journey with C++, and I feel like that has made it so that anything after that is significantly easier. So I welcome the sequel, to be honest. Perfidious. Your crime is considering pepper jack pizza? Pepper jack pizza? I've never heard of that. It sounds like it's pepper jack cheese on top of a normal pizza. That sounds delicious. You started with C? Gross. I'm sorry to hear that. If I could start again, let it forever be known that I would absolutely start with Python. Python is incredible. Okay. Multiple groups. Believe it or not, you can actually group multiple columns together. This can be useful if multiple columns are naturally paired together. For example, if we were trying to find the combination of ice cream flavors that people enjoyed the most, we would group by flavors 1 and 2 and find at the average rating for each pair. For most of your time as a database detective, though, you'll probably just need to group a single column. Okay. Flavor 1, flavor 2, average rating. From flavor ratings, group by flavor 1 and flavor 2. I see. So it looks like most people... Wait, so most people enjoy vanilla and strawberry together, is what I'm understanding from this chart? You were wondering if pepper jack would be good to use as pizza cheese? After wondering if pepper jack would be good cheese for a cheeseburger, turns out the base Montgomery Jack is one of the best melting cheeses in the world. Oh, really? I had no idea. Warning. Cannot select ungrouped and unaggregated columns when your query contains aggregate functions or group by. So this is a game that works with coding? Yeah, it's kind of educational. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone that I'm trying to teach us things. But you are solving silly crimes by learning SQL, and it's fun. You're making queries, you're finding people, and you're throwing them in jail for the crimes of putting pineapple on pizza, apparently. Okay. In the implementation of SQL used by Cop OS, whenever you use aggregate functions or group by, any selected column that isn't grouped or aggregated will result in a random value. For example, query below will give us the random value for the first name column as it's not in a group by or a part of an aggregate function. For a detailed explanation of why this happens, take a look at the last page of this chapter. Interesting. Quantic strawberry and vanilla are 2/3 of Neapolitan. That's true. I'm just surprised that people like vanilla and strawberry more than they like vanilla and chocolate. I'm also noticing that I don't understand this chart at all because these are the same. And I'm not going to read again because how dare you make me read. Learning, yes. Yeah, don't tell anyone. People hate learning. Okay, order by. Another way to find the largest or smallest value in a table without aggregates is by using the order by statement, which sorts a table based on a specified column. This keyword comes at the very end of the query. Okay. This query to the left sorts the families table based on the age column in ascending order, with the smallest age appearing first and the largest age appearing last. Your first language was Perl. Your favorite is Python. Okay. I think I messed around with Perl a bit. What's the really annoying one? Halcyon? Hackion? Husion? Haskell? Is Haskell a language? I know I messed around with that garbage and it sucked and I hated it. What am I doing? I've lost my train of thought. Query to the left sorts the families by the age in ascending order. Yeah. Okay. You want to see the largest value first, you could sort by descending order using the descending keyword after the name. Okay, math. You might be excited to learn that we can put math inside of our queries. Math expressions can be used in any condition, including inside aggregation functions. This means we can use math anywhere we use a column name. As of this chapter, you'll only need to use math in the select and where statements. Here's an example. Okay, I gotta be honest. You're losing me on the too much reading. I have to start doing things because I can't learn this way. So, I'm gonna start messing around. We're going to do some stuff here. I'm going to select everything from customers. and I'm going to sort it by order number in descending order, I guess. Just as a short little challenge to make sure I'm understanding. I don't really need to group things right now because I only have one table. I'm sure we'll get more from browsing the internet. But we're going to do, let's see. Select customers from, oh shit, sorry. Select all from customers, order by order number, but descending. Huge. Let's see what this spits out. All right, that certainly looks to be right. Okay, we learned how to order things. That's great and also wonderful. Now let's get back to math. Yeah, math. That means we can use math anywhere. We use a column name. As of this chapter, you'll need to use math and select and where statements. Here's example. Results in all sums of column 1 and column 2 that are less than 10. Select column 1 plus column 2 from example where column 1 plus column 2 is less than 10. Okay, interesting. I don't understand why I'd want to do that yet, but I'm sure I'll find out. Too many table icons on your desktop? Click and drag over each table you'd like to delete and delete them all at once. Huge. Okay, I'm going to stop reading this for now because I am losing track of what I'm doing. I'm going to look at the internet. Start browsing here. Okay. Let's look up pizzaslices.net. Okay. Let's, before we do this, let's get distracted by YouTube. Ah, you piece of shit. All right. Gonna watch some Quantic Flux content. Pizza and slices. Sweet and savory. Succulent fruit. Delicious pizza. See if your order for today is ready. Click your order number here. Okay. We can find the person by order number. Gotcha. Okay, now I got orders. Good. Tipping is mandatory, but did you tip enough? Click on the jar to compare. Oh my god, we got a tip jar. Great. Visit us at 1712 Mittens Road, Los Zorangeles 11222, 1-800 Pizza Pie. Warning, putting pineapple on pizza is illegal and considered a war crime. Oh no. Heard that this is the best content for learning. Yeah, absolutely. You'll definitely learn what not to do when watching my content. Okay, we've got multiple tables now. That's great. Fruit and pizza in one place, free napkins and straws. How generous. I don't think I need that anymore. He can't stop me. Okay. That sounds like a challenge, and I will destroy you. We know that this guy didn't tip very much.
I couldn't believe my eyes.
Pineapple on pizza, yeah. Been here a few times before, so he's been there multiple times. Let's check our notes. Let's get rid of this. Don't need that anymore. Okay, here's what we know. Been there a few times. Leaves the lowest percentage tip every time. It's gone. It's gone. In parentheses. So we know. Okay, good. Now, let's look at our tables. We got customers. We got orders. We know nothing, basically, yeah. But we're going to learn. We're going to learn great. Okay, so we've got customers, orders, and tips. Let's see what the common thing is. It's orders, order number. That's the common table. So we're going to select from. Americans and tips, it's so confusing. Yeah, don't even get me started on the tipping freaking culture over here. It's disgusting. I hate it. Why am I subsidizing a corporation by paying these poor people not even a livable wage? Like, why am I doing that? That's fucking crazy. Tipping is stupid. I hate it. Make these goddamn companies pay their employees fairly. It's stupid. I hate it. Sorry, I'm going to go on a crazy rant if you get me started on tipping. I hate it. But that being said, you do have to tip generously, okay? We do live in this unfortunate society where these corporations are screwing us, and you can't screw over other working class people by not tipping them. That's fucked up. So for now, you got to tip and tip generously. Or just don't get the stuff, which also kind of screws them over. It's a lose-lose. It's a lose-lose. I hate tipping. I hate it. From customers and orders and tips. I feel like this is not right. No, it's not. It's not. It's join. Join. Good. Join. Okay. And then let's check that we still got this right by doing this. We didn't join on. We didn't specify what to join on. Quantic, you have a literal guilty pleasure? Oh my god. Where? Where is possibly important, yeah. What we really need to do, though, is specify on what we're joining. And we're joining customers.order number equals orders.order number and customers.order number equals tips.order. Oops. Okay. Please specify which table this column is from by adding the table name / alias and a period before the column name. Did I not do that? Do I need an alias? I swear it said that was optional. I'm goofing it up somehow. You need to have an alias name? You must not backseat. You shall shut up. No, it's okay. I appreciate the help. I just didn't think I needed an alias. I'll try it, though. Okay, we got cust. Ord. By the way, Quantic, you get OOC anime chat ads? OOC? Out of character anime chat ads? I don't think so. I'm not sure I know what that means, though. Okay, it wasn't the alias thing that was messing me up. I'm doing something else wrong. Because it said the alias was optional for sure. Do you just need to have a where? Oh. I see. I understand. Like that. There you go. Never mind. Sorry. Sorry I didn't understand. Okay, good. So we got our basics down. Now, let's go back to our manual. Because obviously we have more to do with these multiple groups. Merge all rows with share a column value into single row. Yeah. So we're going to want to do the lowest amount tipped. The problem is I don't know how to get the lowest amount. It's probably going to be a percentage. So I guess that's where the math comes in, down here. Modulo? Oh, modulo, I know you, buddy. I don't think you need modulo for anything outside of coding, as far as I know. It's actually quite an interesting coding learning game. Most of them you've seen are kind of meh. Yeah, this one's fun. The dev is super funny, by the way. If you check out... Here, hold on. I'll put the... Hold on. That's funny. It is actually using my real keyboard, so my clipboard, I should say. I don't have the game name pasted yet. Let me toss that in. The second trailer there is the dev in a detective costume, and he's very funny. Worth checking out. Okay, so math. We're trying to figure out the percentage tipped on the price here. Oh, look, Purple YouTube is here too. Hello, Purple YouTube. Hell yeah, dude. All right, math. Concentrate. You got this. Get some water to help you concentrate. Hold on. All right, we do be drinking some ice water. You gotta stay hydrated. Here's an example of a query that uses math. Yeah, we're adding stuff up. So I think probably what I need to do is I need to add price and dollars tipped together, and then I will divide them to see what the percentage is my guess. 2 and 2 is 22. So true. All right, let's read about module. Modulo operator acts as a divisor, but instead gives the remainder after the division step is over. For example, 30 modulo 8 results in a 6, as 8 can cleanly fit into 30 3 times with a remainder of 6. One example of when this operator is useful is if you want to know a number is even or odd. If a number is even, then that number modulo 2 results in 0, as even numbers must be cleanly divisible by 2. That is very accurate, but I don't think that's helpful for me right now. Division precision. There's an important detail about how SQL handles divisions. Division works differently between numbers without decimal places, whole numbers, than with numbers with decimal places. For example, 1 divided by 100 results in 0, since 100 fits into 1 0 times. But 1.0 divided by 100 results in 0.01. Since 1.0 has a decimal place, we're telling SQL that the results can have decimal places. In other words, if you're getting unexpected results from dividing two numbers, you might need to add a decimal place somewhere. Okay. I'm noticing that unfortunately that's going to happen because price sometimes doesn't have a decimal point. Okay, good. Other functions. You can use the pow function to find the power of exponent of a number and the square root function to find the square root of a number. I haven't found the use for these functions yet, but I'm sure the time will come. Okay. Chapter summary. If you're a fan of groups, I would highly recommend joining the Database Detectives with Depression and Severe Alcoholism Support Group. We started this group by asking ourselves what every database detective has in common, and it turns out the answer is unrelenting sadness and despair. Awesome. Super optional supplemental information. I gotta tell you, let's not look at this for now, because I'm trying to solve a case, and I'm overloaded with information. So, what I think I need to do, in order to catch this filthy, dirty rat who tips like shit, I think I need to add up the price and the dollars tipped and then divide it to see what the lowest percentages are and then find the person that has the lowest tip percentage. Does that sound right? That sounds right to me. Okay, so we're going to select, open up my manual again. We're going to select price plus dollars tipped. Okay. And we want to get not max, it's min. Want to get the min of the thing we added up. I don't think that's right. I think we're going to ignore min for now. Okay. We're going to then divide. We don't want plus. Well, we do want plus. Wait, hold on. How do I do this? Okay, so we can select them added together, but then I want to divide them. Can I do complicated stuff like this? We want to divide them by each other, right? Am I stupid? How do you get percentages? Hold on. No, you're not adding them at all. You just want to know the percentage. You want to know... What the fuck am I doing? Am I dumb? I want to know what the lowest percentage tipped is. So I need to divide price by tipped. No. Do I need to divide tips by price? I think it's dollars tipped by price. I'm not 100% positive. It might be the reverse. Quantic? I'm sorry, I'm stupid. I haven't done math in years. Okay, great. Oops. Okay. This doesn't look right, so it's the reverse. You saying min made me think of Star Vaders, and I remembered you were excited for Dice Vaders to come out? Me too, dude. Dice Vaders is so good. I put so much damn time into the playtest and then the demo. Also, Star Vaders is a banger game too. These also don't look like percentages. Guys, I might be stupid. Okay, but hold on. It's partly because of what it told me about whole numbers being divided. Hold on. Can I make these numbers into not whole numbers? Is that allowed? Wow. You might need to add a decimal place somewhere. Am I allowed to do that on price? Well, price sometimes has a decimal point, though, so shouldn't it potentially possibly work? Most of the games I play involve some sort of math for maximizing your OP builds. You got this? Thanks, man. Appreciate the vote of confidence. All right, let me look at what I'm doing here. This definitely does not look right. I'm going to reverse it. This looks more correct, but also still wrong. I might be stupid, guys. It's a possibility that I might be stupid. We definitely need more information on this chart, though. And I need to spell order number right. Okay. For the price and tipping columns, it probably helps. Am I allowed? Dollars tipped. I guess I didn't consider that I could do this. You're so right that it does help. Oh, crap. We have an ad coming up in like 5 seconds. We're going to take a real quick ad break. Don't worry, you're not going to miss anything. We're going to keep pause. Feel free to grab a snack, get a drink, use the restroom, do whatever you're going to do, but don't worry. We'll be back in 3 minutes. Be right back. And we're back. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you're having a fun stream so far. Appreciate you for enjoying the music there, Sir Smiles. Okay, so what are we doing? I have these columns, and I'm stupid. I should probably open that back up again, because the order is definitely going to have pineapple. The order has to have pineapple. Okay. Where? But the order doesn't only have pineapple is the problem. So this isn't going to show us everything we need. But it is going to help, because they definitely bought pineapple. Okay, that's a lot of people. Question, why is customers in select and order by? Why is customers in select and order by? Because it was yelling at me. It was yelling at me that it didn't know which order number I was talking about. So I put in specifically customers.order number. It shouldn't matter since they're all the same. But yeah, it was complaining at me. Okay, so we know that they have pizza. This is not really SQL. It's possible that I'm just stupid. I'll remove it, but it was getting confused. Column name order number exists in multiple tables. Please specify which table this column is from by adding the table name / alias and a period before the column name. I think that is telling me for sure why that's a problem. But if you know better than me, please let me know and I'll fix it, because I'm happy to learn. Here's why. Customers, orders, and tips are 3 tables. Need to use aliases. Can I use an alias before I'm allowed to do stuff? It was telling me that aliases were, you can tell it which one you want, so you can do an alias like customers at C. Do a C.order number. Yeah. Like this. Right? Not sure I fully understand, though. But can I do that even though that's up here? No such column customers.order number. Oops. Like a boss? Yeah, it was telling me that this is optional. But I'm happy to do it if it works. But you're saying that I shouldn't need it up here at all? Or am I misunderstanding what you're saying here? Ord. Yep. You're good now? Oh, okay. Okay, so. I still am not clear on my math, because I'm stupid. We need items purchased as well. Hey, Benjamin, welcome on in. Hope you're having fun today. We are solving very serious crimes that are not silly at all, and we're having a grand old time doing it. So, what I need is the lowest percentage, and the problem that I'm facing is I'm too stupid to figure out how to get the percentage here. So far, you've seen 3 frames and 4 freezes. Oh my goodness. Well, I don't know if you could see this, but this is the crime we're trying to solve. This man has put pineapple on pizza, and we hate it. I'm also noticing that there's evidence here. He got a pepperoni pizza, which I can put into evidence here. So he's been there a few times. He leaves the lowest percentage tip every time, scum. Ordered pineapple and a pepperoni pizza. Okay. Good to know. That's good info to have. What, pineapple? Percent is almost correct. Look well. Okay. You want me to min it? Yeah, I do need to min it. But first I need to know if the percentage is even right. Because I think I'm doing it wrong. But I do need to add a min. Select the column cust.order number is not in a group by or an aggregate function. Results with this ungrouped and unaggregated column will not necessarily be from the same row as the value. Okay, so I need to use new things. What pineapple? What's happening? This man has purchased pineapple separately from his pepperoni pizza, and then he put the pineapple on top of the pepperoni pizza, which is illegal and also a war crime, even though I like pineapple on pizza, and he says, you can't stop me, and he's smiling evilly. You're going to say I need to group? I do need to group by, but that's what I'm learning now, and I don't understand. Can't wait for the DLC Major Crime Decision where you solve things you can't talk about on YouTube. Wonderful. Okay, it's teaching us in our book for dummies, or SQL for database detectives. Look how dumb we are. We're sad. It's teaching us group by, which I don't understand yet. We're going to group by. It allows us to merge all rows which share a common column value into a single row. Allows us to find results of aggregate functions for each unique value within the group column. For example, let's say we wanted to find the age of the oldest member in each family. Okay, so we got to group by, after, from, and on. We're going to group by order number. Am I crazy? Is it just that easy? Where statement must be placed directly after the from statement and before group by and having statements. Oh, from goes before group by, huh? Whoops. Okay, it still hates that I'm not using... It just doesn't know. It just doesn't know, and I can't expect it to know. The selected item purchased is not in a group by or in an aggregate function. Results with this ungrouped and... okay, I'm stupid. I think I'm stupid. It's a fun-looking game, and at the same time, you would hate it. It's a developer-relaxed game. Having if you use a group by. Just not a dev. Who, me? Sadly, I was a dev. So this is unacceptable behavior for me. Wish you could stay, but you need to do your own SQL. No worries there, Prodigal. Appreciate the tips. I'm not a dev? Oh, no. Hurtful. Okay. Well, it's still yelling at me because I don't know SQL. Group by last name. It doesn't like...
Until we meet again.
Take care there, Prodigal. Have fun. It doesn't like that I am grouping by this. So what am I misunderstanding here? Is it because I didn't name this a column? Lowest tip. You're here to help? You know less than me. Great. Love to hear it. Sometimes that's helpful, to be honest with you. Okay, and then we're going to group by lowest tip to see if this works. SQLite error. Aggregate functions are not allowed in the group by clause. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing at all. Okay, what is going wrong here? Group by allows us to merge all rows which share a common column value into a single row. This allows us to find the results of aggregate functions for each unique value within the group column. For example, say we wanted to find the age. I still think I need to find the customer ID. So the order numbers... The order numbers are what we're looking for. So we do have to sort group by order number. Order number. Because ultimately, the person that tips the lowest is going to have purchased both pineapple and pepperoni pizza. The selected column item purchased is not in a group by or in an aggregate function. Okay. Results with this ungrouped and unaggregated column will not necessarily be from the same row as a value from the group by or aggregate function. Okay, so we've done something wrong with specifically item purchased. Can I do or statements? I can. I don't know if I'm supposed to, but I'm going to try. Okay. Okay, this is what we want, but it's still yelling at me, and I'm not sure I understand why. Let's look at this again. Selected column, item purchased, is not in a group by or in an aggregate function. You were wrong. You can't help. Fair enough. We're on one of the harder chapters. Probably not actually, but the beginning ones were real easy. Now we're learning actual SQL. So understandable if you weren't watching from the beginning that you can't help. And that's okay, because we are here to learn. Results with this ungrouped and unaggregated column will not necessarily be from the same row as the value from the group by or aggregate function. Okay. Are you telling me that if I also group by item purchased, I'll have less of a problem? Is that what I'm learning here? Not select ungrouped and unaggregated columns when your query contains aggregate functions or a group by. Okay. Whenever you use aggregate functions, any selected column that isn't grouped or aggregated will result in a random value. Okay. 90% sure you couldn't help even if you were watching from the beginning. Fair enough. So we know that this is what's happening. This is what's going wrong. We don't know how to fix it, though. So why doesn't it work when you select ungrouped and unaggregated columns when your query contains an aggregate function or group by? Let's first look at a simple aggregate query like the one on the left. The result of this query will be available with one row containing the sum of all column 1 values. With that in mind, with only a single row in the result table, what should column 2 in the query to the right result in? The answer isn't exactly clear. Yeah, because you squished this one down, but you are just showing this one randomly. Peak dev life then? This is the example table. It doesn't really make sense to choose one of these column 2 values over another. SQLite is the implementation of SQL that is used by COP OS. Resolves this by giving us the column 2 value from the last row it looked at when it finished calculating the aggregate function. To us, this column 2 result might as well be random, as its value depends on the exact behavior of how SQLite executes the calculation of aggregate functions. Same logic holds true for grouped columns. When you use group by, your query says that you only want one row per grouped column value. You're selecting an ungrouped and unaggregated column during this. SQLite doesn't know which column value within the group to choose, so SQLite will just choose the last column value it looked at as it finished processing the group. Okay. Thinking about this game compared to the others that Flux plays, it screams error compared to, oh shoot, I didn't want to do that, I'm so stupid, which you're not. Very kind of you, thank you. The error messages are useful. They are, but I'm not understanding what it's trying to tell me. I get the problem is that it's squishing things based on the group by that I've made, which was order number. Okay, so it's squishing them based on order number, and it's complaining to me about item purchased. What I'm not understanding is can I do a second group by? Yeah. Okay, so group by, where is it? Cost.order number, and also item purchase is under orders probably. Ord dot item purchased. Maybe this will fix the error. Selected column price is not in a group by or in an aggregate function. Price definitely is in an aggregate function, but I guess maybe displaying it that way is not helpful to it. You actually need min, you could just order by your column lowest tip. I could do that, but I'm trying to use the things that it's teaching me. And I guess I should probably remove descending because it's going to be top. So price comes from orders, ord.price. And then I'm also going to need tip dot dollars tipped. Okay, this should not give me an error, I think. Okay, huge. We fixed it. I'm still not sure my math is correct. But, yeah. So it should be showing me, if I'm understanding this correctly, and I'm not sure that I am, it should be showing me of all the orders that purchased either pineapple or pizza, it's showing me the ones with the lowest tip value. I don't know that that is true, because I don't know that I'm doing my math correctly. It certainly seems like it could be correct. But I shouldn't sort by order number. I should sort by lowest tip. Okay.
You sure?
No. No, I'm not. I have a feeling this is not right because they led me to believe that it would be the lowest tip like the
You
lowest
sure?
percentage every time. No, I'm not sure. I'm very not sure. So we need a pepperoni pizza and also a pineapple. The perfect redeem for this game. Is it? Making me anxious, man. Why don't I know basic math? If you have a price, let me do math. I'm gonna do a calculator. Are there calculators in this game? I do it on my thing, but then you can't see it. Calculators and setting? No calculator.
This is fine. I'm okay with the events that are unfolding currently.
Okay. Still gotta tell you, 2 and 2 is 22. True. True. Need to refine your search too. We will get there. First, I need to do my math. Okay, so I got a calculator out. I know that a 10% tip on a $10 order is $1. Okay, so if I take $10, 1000, divided by 10%, 0.1, what is the value? 100? That does not sound right. So if I do 0.1 divided by 10, that is 0.01. That also doesn't sound right. I might be stupid. There's a strong possibility that I might be stupid. 10 divided by 10%. 10% is 0.1. 10 divided by 10% is 100. That does not sound right. What am I trying to get? The lowest. I'm trying to get the tip percentage. So we know the price that they paid. We know how much they tipped. I'm trying to find out the percentage that they tipped. Multiply it by 100 and look. Multiply what by 100? $100. That's 10,000. 0.1. I'm not following. But if multiplication is involved, I'm definitely doing something wrong here. The tip divided by price times 100. Okay. I see. That's a good point. Can I get that in a way that makes sense to me? Okay, hold on. Get rid of min. We're going to do that. And then I'm going to also get lowest tip times 100 as min. And we're going to call that lowest tip percentage. Okay. Yeah. I've messed up. I'm stupid. Why? Do you have to have an aggregate in order to name a column? All right. You're losing me. I'm stupid. I guess maybe I can't use my column there. Can I just do like double parentheses in here? Is that allowed? Oh my god. He's too good. Okay, I will say this still isn't right though, because it's going to be the lowest percentage. And that implies to me that he always tips the same low amount. So, I mean, this isn't helpful to me. Read this transcript again. He always leaves the lowest percentage tip every time he pays. That makes me think that the lowest percentage tip should be the same. And there's just not a same pineapple and pepperoni pizza here for the lowest tip. I could assume that maybe it's one of these two and this, but then it's not the lowest percentage tip every time. Also, 152% tip? You're crazy? Look at the customer database real quick. I guess I should probably use SQL to do this. Let's also display the first name and last name. You need to buy them together? I don't think so. The whole extra meal plus? True. Alright, I've goofed it up. I've goofed it up with the group buy. Okay, first name, comma, us dot, last name, comma, okay, good. Okay, yeah, this is definitely not correct, because if it was in fact the lowest possible percentage every time, then one of these names should be the same as one of these names, which means I'm doing something wrong. Go back to the orders. Yeah, you definitely only buy one thing at a time. And it is definitely a pepperoni pizza, and it's definitely pineapple. So what am I doing wrong here? I have a feeling it's because I'm aggregating it, and it's squishing the columns into something that's not correct.
You sure?
No, they buy several things in one order. I don't think so, man. It looks like they only buy one thing. Oh, okay. They bought 2 watermelons. Well, if that's the case, why the hell am I squishing? Why am I squishing things? Okay. So, I guess if I'm understanding this correctly, I can click on customers and see either Elisa Kraft or Diana Schwartz. I will say she clearly says his, and those don't sound like men's names, but what do I know, you know? I do feel like I'm doing something horribly wrong here, though. Because I'm not utilizing the SQL to solve this mystery. Also, there's a lot of names here. My goodness. Okay. Order number, let's check it out. Let's check it out manually, because I don't feel like writing more SQL. 387. It's just a pepperoni pizza, so it's definitely not that. Let's go to 8,005,276. That's 85,000, I'm realizing. 85,276. Guys, I think I'm doing this wrong. This is not correct. Something about what I'm doing is 100% not correct. Because this person also only bought one thing. Okay. I mean, that probably means it's Claude. But then Claude is not the lowest tipper. And I feel like that's not accurate. I'm going to look up 56,000 anyways. But I think I did something wrong here. 56,150. Just pineapple. Are you sure my math is correct? Because I'm not sure my math is correct. Rhett Odell. Yeah, you didn't buy both. I really think my math is wrong. I think I'm not doing my percentages correct. You need to check the order that bought both pizza and pineapple together. Yes. But what I'm not understanding is why the tip is coming into play at all. Like, they very clearly told me here, they leave the lowest percentage tip every time he pays. So if I'm doing this correctly, shouldn't my query have the correct information right here? Shouldn't it be the lowest person right here? Or I feel like I'm doing something wrong here. But yes, you're right. I do need to find someone in one order that purchased both pepperoni pizza and pineapple. I'm showing the wrong results too. All right. I am very happy to hear what exactly I'm doing wrong here because I don't understand and I'd like to learn. So if you could tell me, that'd be great. The results where they bought them not together. Well, again, though, in here, it's not going to show them together on one line. It's just going to have the same order number. Like here, for example, where this person seemingly bought 2 watermelons, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me because they paid the same amount as someone that bought 1 watermelon. I don't understand what I'm doing, and I'm upset. I'm upset about it. Okay, let me look at this again. Is lowest tip a red herring? Let's start the case over fresh. Let's look at this again. We know that we need to find a person that both bought pineapple and pepperoni pizza. Paid 2 times for the watermelons? Why? Couldn't believe my eyes. Pineapple and pizza together. I don't know his name, but he's been here a few times before, and I remember him since he always leaves the lowest percentage tip every time he pays, but this takes it to another level. 1 time each? Then why was it the same order? It was the same order number. Okay, so they are in fact the lowest percentage tipper, which once again leads me to believe that I'm doing the percentage tip wrong, because my result, I guess unless it's showing random stuff, if I got it so wrong that it's showing random things, I guess it's possible. Because they have to add the items 1 by 1. But then why is the total not the total? Yeah, let's look what this is showing. And it could be entirely random. You're showing order numbers, that's great. You're showing first name, last name, also great. You're showing an item purchased. Okay. We could sort this by, instead of lowest tip, which I really feel like should be what we're sorting it by. We could sort it by name, just to see who has purchased, I guess we could also sort it by order number, to be fair. I mean, it's probably this guy, Kara Franklin. 18 and 28 is not very low, though. Would be Bobby Lopez. That's also not a low percentage tip. Can I order by multiple things? Let's find out. Lowest tip. Expression between the and or operators cannot solely contain bare numbers, strings, or identifiers. For example, instead of this condition, 1 and 2 and 3, write this instead. Okay. I don't think that's helpful for what I'm trying to do, so maybe you can't double sort. Maybe I have to do it down here. Expect the keyword order spotted right after order number. Keyword in the right place? I have no idea. Probably not. What if you just do a comma? Okay, there you go. Okay, so we're sorting by order number and lowest tip. Did that help me? I don't think so. Okay. I'm struggling. I'm struggling real bad. So let's start taking notes here. We know that the person ordered both a pineapple and a pepperoni pizza. Okay. So can we get rid of people that didn't purchase both? Maybe. Can I do an and statement here? No, because it's two separate things. Okay. Where the item purchased is pineapple or pepperoni, and can I say and the cust.order number is equal to the ord.order number? Is that allowed? So only show people that have purchased this or this where the order number is the same? I don't think that did what I wanted. And in fact, I'm not sure that it changed anything at all. Doesn't seem to have. Which makes sense because the cust.order number is going to be the same as the order number every single time. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Help me.
Hey.
What do you need help with? Figuring out the case. What did the witness say again? Something about the suspect leaving the lowest percentage tip. Yeah, I know that. But I don't know if I'm doing this correct. Tip percentages are calculated by dividing the amount of money tipped by the total cost of the meal. Okay, so I did do that right. It's very cute. Yeah, he's pretty cute. What did the witness say again? I already saw that. Give me more hints, you little dummy. I already know that. I'm gonna fight you. Okay. That didn't help me at all. We were doing it correctly, though. I guess that's helpful information to have.
Hey.
Writing a SQL query. We should first find the total price of each order. Once we have that, we can find the tip percentages. The total price of each order. Okay. Okay. So we need the sum of order numbers. That makes perfect sense to me. I don't know how to do that, though, little friend. Can you teach me? Both items at the same time? Yeah. But I don't know how to say that. Like, I know that we can do a sum, but how do I say only order numbers that are the same? in order to make the sum. Is that in my manual? We got to group by order number. Am I already doing that? I am already doing that. But if I'm already doing that correctly, it shouldn't be showing me multiple things with the same order number, right? You don't know, man. All you can say is, well, sum the numbers. Yep. This is what we need to do. So if my group by was right, though, I shouldn't be seeing this, right? I should just see one of these numbers, which means I'm probably messing it up by grouping by multiple things. But when I didn't group it by multiple things, it got mad at me. I'm definitely doing something wrong. Okay, let me write the steps down on what we need to figure out. Why shouldn't you see more? Because I think if the group by is working correctly, it squishes them all into one thing. Like, for example, if you're looking for the oldest age of everyone with the same last name, it should only show one column with the same last name and the oldest age. So, select last name, max age, oldest age. Okay, group by last name. So if I'm grouping by the order number with the lowest tip percentage, it should only show the order number one time, I think. Maybe. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. You search 2 items, though? I'm searching for, like, a lot of items. I'm searching for several items. Brings up both items? Oh, because I'm not... No, I don't understand. I thought I understand it. I understood, but I don't understand. It's possible that I'm stupid. This is making me feel stupid. I need to add up. Each order number comes up once with pizza and once with pineapple. Yeah. But I need to add them together. And I don't know how to do that. Okay, so in plain English, here's what I need to do. I need to find order numbers that are the same and include both pineapple and pepperoni pizza. That's step 1. Step 2, I need to add the... What is it called in here? The total, add the prices of the 2 items together, then divide the sum by the tip amount to get the tip percentage. And I need to sort by the lowest tip percentage. Boom. Each order number comes up with once with pizza and once with pineapple, but that's why you see 2 of the number, not 1. Right, but I need to combine the number into one number and then divide it, is the problem. So maybe what's confusing me is that I'm adding things that I don't need to see to the table. Like, maybe I don't actually need to see item purchased. But if I don't see item purchased, can I still use it as a where? I can't. Is that helpful to me? I need to not have an or, though, is the problem. I need an and. But I don't know how to do that with a where statement. Where the order number has to be the same. Where the order number... Okay, hold on. Where... I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I'm allowed. But where order number... Count of order number is greater than or equal to 2. Is that allowed? No. Aggregate functions such as count cannot appear in the where statement. Aggregate functions should only appear in the select and having statements. I haven't seen having at all. Okay. Select. Okay. Count of cust dot order number. Having is not in the manual. I don't think I've seen that yet. It unlocks them case by case so that you don't learn everything at once and get overwhelmed. Greater than or equal to 2. Is that allowed? The word group cannot be placed directly after where. Okay, hold on. I've done this wrong, but I think I'm on the right track. So you do count where, call this something, order total, item total, number of items, num items, where num items is greater than or equal to 2. Okay, I've done it wrong. Apparently I've done it wrong. What am I doing here? Is that allowed? I'm stupid! No! Why? Oh my god, he's dumb as hell. I'm gonna copy paste this. Here. I'm gonna start from scratch. I would like to select... Let's start by selecting everything, shall we? Select everything from customers, join orders, join tips. Table customers is not joined with another table in your query. Join table, yeah, okay, I remember. As customers dot what is the thing we're combining on? Order number? Been up far too many projects in the past because of database headaches. This looks like a nightmare. Hey, Shock Frog. It's very fun. We did get to a case that I'm struggling to understand, but it's still fun. It's still fun to learn. And the first several cases that we did were pretty easy. Customer.order number equals orders.order number. Oops.
This is fine.
It's fine.
I'm okay with the events that are unfolding currently.
Absolutely, I am. Customers.order number equals tips.order number. This should show us the entire table. Period after the from statement is in an unexpected place. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what I did wrong. This is what you learned. First few levels. What is in the exam level? This level? Oh, boy. I guess I'll use aliases just in case. I don't think that's supposed to be necessary, but maybe I'm dumb and wrong. Cust. Oops. Okay. Board. Cust. Yep. The as from a front. Am I doing this wrong? Have I forgotten everything I've learned already? Am I stupid? Don't answer that. It's on. It's not as. Dummy. Okay, good. Get rid of all this. I don't need aliases. They are confusing me. Go back to customers. Go back to orders. Customers. Tips. Good. Okay. We're looking at this. We've got the table. Good, 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 good. We're seeing everything. We're seeing everything there is to see. We've got order numbers in 2 places. That seems incorrect to me. I don't want both of these. We got it in 3 places, as a matter of fact. Am I dumb, man? Am I dumb? What happened here? I swear when we were combining them earlier, it didn't show up multiple times. I see. Okay. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I see. I see the problem. That wasn't the problem. I only want to see one of these. And I'm a little confused why you're showing multiple. I wish that you weren't, because it is confusing me. Is it literally because I'm not using aliases? I don't think so, because when I was using aliases, you were not doing this anyways. His mental faculties are breaking down, folks. He's dumb as hell. He's just losing brain power rapidly. Why? Why? Why are you showing me? It's because I selected. I understand. It's because you're showing me everything. Which is what I said. I specifically told you to do that. So what I actually would like you to do is not that. I want first name. I want last name. But first, before that, I want order number. But specifically, I want one of the order numbers, cust.order number. And then I need item purchased, which should be fine to write like this because there's only one, price, and then dollars tipped. Good. That should show us everything I want to see without multiples. That is true. Okay. Now, I would like to sort by order number for now. To sort by order number by, you go, what the hell was the command? I don't remember. I'm stupid. I can't learn this way. Order by. It's just order by. We're going to order by for now the cust.order number so that the orders are in a way we can read them. However, that's a stupid way to do it because this doesn't matter at all. No, it does, because we want to see the same orders. Okay, so you, for example, in the same order, have purchased tomato, watermelon multiple times. So you got 1 tomato and 2 watermelons. Good. Getting a watermelon for $1.50 seems cheap. I don't know how much watermelons are, but that seems insanely cheap. Also, veggie pizza for $2. Is it 1 slice? Because if that's an entire pizza, dude, you're getting a steal. Okay, now I want to see only order numbers whose count is equal to 2. Equal to or greater than 2. How do I do that? I want the sum. No, I want the count of cust.order number. And I'll call that items in order. Here's where we start getting into problems. The selected column, cust order number, is not in a group by or in an aggregate function. Results with this ungrouped and unaggregated column will not necessarily be from the same row, the value from the group by or aggregate function. How do I fix this? I don't know. I guess if I was to think about it logically, I would want to group by items in order. But I don't know that that's true. Yeah. So I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm feeling very frustrated by it. I'll sort by cust.order number. Now you're complaining about something fucking else. I'm getting upset. I'm getting upset. You're not in a group by or in an aggregate function. Okay. So fucking what, dude? Let me read group by again. Allows us to merge all rows. Deep breaths. Thank you. Group by allows us to merge all rows which share a common column value into a single row. That's what I want. This allows us to find the results of aggregate functions for each unique value within the grouped column. For example, let's say we wanted to find the age of the oldest member in each family, represented by their last name. Here's what the query would look like. Okay. Select last name, max age, oldest age, from families, group by last name. That is fine. I don't care. I don't care at all. I want to group by the order number. I don't understand. Why is what I'm doing not allowed? I'm looking at this example. I see that you're selecting things. Okay. You're sorting by an aggregate from families, group by last name. Okay. You're still showing the oldest age, though. And it's not bitching at you like it's bitching at me. If I remove everything except for the aggregate and the thing that I'm trying to sort by, will you complain now? You won't complain now. Okay. That is interesting. So the more information I add to this, the worse off I get. I want, from here, I want where items in order is equal to 2. Why? I'm going to lose my shit, brother. I'm going to lose my fucking mind. Misuse of aggregate count. Are you sure, dude? Are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure that this should be fine. Okay, well, in that case, why don't I order by items in order? And look at the ones that have 2. Get out of my face, I hate you.
Hey.
Shut up. Okay, there's still a lot of things that have 2 items in the order. So this is kind of helpful. It'd be a lot more helpful if I understood what I was doing, though. I don't want to do this. I want only to see the ones that have 2 items in the order. Why will you not let me do that? Where items in order? Can you nest queries or save search result as a new table? Yes, Shocked Frog, you absolutely can. Equals 2. Stop. Get out of here. I hate you. What is it exactly the issue with what I'm doing here? Misuse of aggregate count. Why? Why are you doing this to me, game? Finds the amount of rows in column. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong here. Is it maybe that I have to do this? No. Okay. I truly don't understand. Is count not actually a number? Is it like so? Nope. Okay. I need help. I need help. I don't understand what I'm doing. What is the wrong with what I'm saying here? Where items in order equals 2. Stop! Get the fuck out of here! I hate you! Okay. Get rid of that for now. This clearly works. There are numbers of items in an order. I see that. So why will you not let me do where the items in order equal to a certain amount? Can I do equal to 2 and then get rid of this? Nope. I'm getting mad. I don't understand. Okay, we have an ad coming up in 20 seconds. I'm going to get a drink, and I'm going to calm down. We're going to come back, and we're going to solve this together. So feel free to grab a snack, get a drink, use the restroom, stretch your legs, do whatever it is you got to do, but don't go too far, because we'll be back in 3 minutes after this musical break. And hopefully we'll solve this freaking case. Be right back. Okay, we're back. I hope you're having. I hope everyone's having a fun time. I have thought about it. I think Shock Frog might be onto something. I think if I do this, get rid of this entirely, and then get rid of this like so. Get this chart. I have the numbers here. So if I save this table, I can save it as items in order. In order. Save that. Now, I've got my items in order table, okay? That means that I can use this piece of trash table that has almost no information on it to join with my other shit. So now I don't need count. I can get rid of this. And I can select items in order, which will be from items in order. I don't know if this is... Okay, it doesn't... Capitalization doesn't matter. Okay, good. And then I can say... I can join them here. Items in order. As... IIO. Okay. Where... items in order equals 2? No such column, huh? Maybe it is capitalized? Oops. Okay. I hate you. Items in order dot items in order. Am I crazy? Have I done this wrong? I feel like I didn't do this wrong. Are there spelling errors that I'm not seeing here? I hate you so much. What is the problem? Okay. The selected column IIO, items in order, is not in a group by or in an aggregate function. Results with this ungrouped and unaggregated column will not necessarily be from the same row. I don't understand group by. I'm realizing that is the biggest problem I'm having currently. I truly do not understand group by. So let's go back to our manual. Group by allows us to merge all rows which share a common column into a single row. This allows us to find the results of aggregate functions for each unique value within the group column. For example, say we wanted to find the age of the oldest member in each family, represented by their last name. Here's what the query would look like. That's all fine and good. I don't care. I want to see my fucking information. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. I'm gonna go crazy. Later, wife came home, demands her tablet. You'll be fluxless for the rest of the month. No? Oh, ripperoonie. I'm sorry to hear that, Sir Smiles, but I look forward to seeing you again when you're when you're back and able to hang out. Appreciate you hanging with me, and sorry for not being able to figure this out, man. If I add another group by, I don't know how multiple group bys work. Let's find out, I suppose. It's not complaining, but I don't know that I trust the information here. But here is every order that has 2 items in the order. Okay, so let's add an and statement here. And and item purchased is equal to pineapple or item purchased is equal to pepperoni pizza. Now you're not giving me only things where there's 2 items in an order, huh? Why? Does and not work the way I would think it would, like it does in a coding language? SQL. Is it because I didn't or here? Can I do like a giant parentheses around this? Yes, okay, huge. That's all I needed. Good, good, good. So it would help me if I knew if this was actually correct information. So I'm going to go ahead and add item purchased here. I have a feeling it's going to complain at me. It absolutely is. Okay, so I guess I can add another group by. I really don't trust that this is doing what I want it to. Okay. Let's look at this. Just to confirm that we're correct here. 11621. 11621. Tara Franklin. Pepperoni pizza. I don't see a pineapple as well. So I don't think this is right. Or maybe my old chart is wrong. I don't freaking know. I don't freaking know. I'm stupid. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's look at our orders real quick. Order number, what did I say? 11621. Okay, that is correct. It's showing a pepperoni and a pineapple pizza. Okay. Now, what is 10466? You're telling me that there's 2 items in the order. That is simply not accurate. So, something has gone wrong. Something has gone awry. Guys, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm upset. Why are you making me feel stupid, game? I don't like feeling stupid. Especially in a public setting. You're just lying to me about the items in the order, man. Okay, what if I remove... What if I remove this entirely? Are you going to go back to only actually 2 things in order? I'll fucking lose my mind, dude. I hate you. I hate you so much. Okay. Dude, you're a goddamn liar. This is just not right. This is not correct. My fucking chart sucks. My table's wrong. Fuck you. I'm getting pissed. Oh my God. You're lying to me, you fucker. You're just a goddamn dirty liar. Why are you lying? There are not 2 items in this order, you fucking jerk. God damn it. I'm terrible. He's the worst there ever was. I shot it. I shot it in the face. I'm starting from scratch. Fuck all this noise. I'm pissed off. We're pretending that I'm starting right now. That's what's happening. Okay, so we're going to go back to our messages. We're pretending. We're reading this again. We got a war criminal on loose. Diabolical SQL, true. Well, since the perp has been more than 15 late... No, we saw that. You've gotten the hang of things. I've also removed your internet access, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Involves war crimes. Yep, pineapple on pizza. We hate it. She was shaken up. Managed to get the testimony. She also gave us a list of every customer that visited that day, as well as the restaurant's business card if we need any more information. These clues could help. Yeah. Okay. You don't think he'll be eaten anytime soon. Got it. We got clues. I think we did everything on their website that we needed to do. I'm going to go back and check because we're starting from scratch. Pizzaslice.net. Okay, we got pizzaslices.net. They love them. Pizza and slices. They got sweet and savory. You never combine them. Kind of funny the minor crimes division is handling war crimes. It's a good point, Shock Frog. That's a very good point. Okay. We got the order numbers already. We got the tips already. I don't need anything else from here. I don't think. I'm going to click around just in case. Yeah, we don't need anything from here. Okay. We got everything there is to get. That's good news. Let's look at our criminal. Let's really fucking get mad at this horrible crime so that I can motivate myself to do a better job here. Okay. Now, we know that they're a bad tipper, which is honestly the real crime here. And we know that they ordered both pineapple and pizza. What do we do with that information? Well, I'm glad you asked. We have to find out who ordered both pineapple and pizza. How do we do that? I don't know. I'm stupid. Haven't you been watching? I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. But we can figure it out. We can figure it out probably. Maybe, possibly, we can figure it out. We select everything. We're going to start with everything. We're going to select everything from customers. Then we're going to join the other tables. We're going to join orders. We're going to join tips. Okay. And now that we've done that, we're just going to submit. You can't do that because you have to choose what you're joining on. You join on customers.order number equals orders.order number. And now it's going to give you an error if you try this, but I'm going to try it anyways. Okay, good. You need a second statement. And you have to join tips.order number. I don't know what happens if you do it in a different order. We're going to find out. Equals customers.order number. This shouldn't give us an error. Good, it didn't. That's wonderful. That is great. However, I don't want to see order number 3 times, you damn dirty piece of shit. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select order number from customers. I'm going to put that first. And I think if I send this, I'll only see the order number and nothing else. Good. No errors. That's great so far. But also I want to see first names and last name. And item purchased. Huge. And also price. And I also want to see the tip, which I don't remember what it was. Dollars tip. Okay. Great. Wonderful. This should show us all the information. Good. This is all the information we need. Okay. That's great and wonderful. There's no repeats. You love to see it. You really love to see that. Now, what I would like to do with my limited capacity brain is I would like to take every order number that has multiple items in it. Okay. And if it's not 2 items, I want to throw this shit in the trash. Okay. So, order number, the count of the order number. Okay. Count of order number. I want to say, if count order number, customers.order number, if it's not equal to 2, get rid of that shit, dude. Now, this is where it starts fucking me. I don't understand group buys. They're pissing me off, and I hate them. They're pissing me off, dude. I don't like you. I don't want to know how you work. You're making me angry. So, let's go back and try and learn, even though it's pissing me off, because it's annoying, and I hate it. You're back. How is the IC? Yeah, we're still stuck in the same spot, Benjamin. It's frustrating me, and I hate it, and it's annoying, but we're going to figure it out. Probably. This is no problem. Would it necessarily be 2 and not anymore? Not necessarily. We could do greater than equal to. But I still don't understand why it bitches at me every time. I don't understand. We're going to read this error. We're going to try and figure it out together. Did it teach you how to nest SQL queries and use them and where? Maybe. We've only gotten 5 chapters in so far. I will briefly show you everything that you need to see. First and foremost, we're dumb as hell. We don't understand anything and we're crying about it. That's me right now. Chapter 1 was about tables, just in general, and how computers work. We could skip past that. We know tables. Chapter 2 was about select, from, and where. I don't think there is anything about nesting. Pretty sure there's not. Chapter 3 was adding in conditions and joins and ases. Banner toolbox operators. Please note the first 4 operators in the list below. Numerical values. Okay. I mean, that's what I'm doing here with the order numbers. Then in chapter 4, we learned about joining multiple tables and aggregations, which is how I'm using count here. We did join multiple tables. That was it. Want to save and use the results of an aggregation function later, make sure to give it a handy nickname to make it easier to use later. Is this what I was doing wrong before? Was I not saying as? Maybe that was the problem. You're still fucking killing me, and I don't understand why. Because I didn't learn about group buys until this one, so why were you not giving me shit before? Is what I don't understand. How am I fucking this up? You know what it was? It's because we didn't have anything else. Okay, it doesn't whine if we have nothing but the single one. So once you start adding more than one thing you want to see, that's when you need a group by. And now here's where we're at. We got to learn group by. You have to do it. It's pissing me off, but you have to do it. Okay. Group by, I'm reading this for like the dozenth time, allows us to merge all rows which share a common column value into a single row. All rows, common column value. So any order number that is the same, there are multiple rows, we're going to combine them into one row. Okay? That's what I'm understanding here. That sounds right to me. It allows us to find the results of aggregate functions for each unique value within the grouped column. Okay, great. What I would like to do is add up. You wonder if the programmer turned streamer Doug would play this? Maybe. The only thing I know Doug from is his Doug challenge, where he eats a bunch of fast food and then throws up. Maybe part of the problem is that I'm not adding the prices. You're really losing me when I start combining things. Because here's what we need to do. We do need to combine. We need to add. We need the sum. We need the sum of every order number that's the same. We need that sum value. So if I do sum, how do I do this, man? I need the price value added together for each order number. I am rapidly losing my ability to think. I know what I need to do. I need to add the prices. If I look at this, this has 2 orders in one. This is 2 items ordered in one order number. I need to take the order number and I need to add up the price of everything in the order to get the sum. How do I do that? I had one to lose? Maybe. Let's look back at sum. Sum of column. Calculates the sum of all values in the column. I do not want that. What I want is all values of the aggregated row. So that means in order to get the sum of the prices, first we need to aggregate. Okay. Hold on. I think I'm cooking. I think I'm cooking. Combine all. Okay, this is step 1. Step 1. Combine all order numbers with multiple prices into one row by summing the price together. Together. You can't select a column and use it in where as it is. As for sums, you need to group by it what you are summing. I'm going to read that again because I didn't understand it at all. You can't select the column and use it in where as it is. Okay, good. Understood. As for sums, you need to group it by it by what you are summing. In an operation column. I'm reading what you're saying, and I'm not understanding. Okay, let me do this. Let's get rid of this. Let's not get rid of that. Let's copy paste this. Let's just figure out how to get the sum of a column, okay? Let's start from there. I want just all I care about right now is this. Yes, okay. This is correct. This is what I want to see. I would like to order by order number. Just to make it cleaner. Okay, I'm going to order by customers.order number. Whatever, dude. Okay, good. Now, this is information I want to see. Because you can see now we have 1, 2, 3 items in this one order. Now I want to combine all of the order numbers into one column. That is a group by. That is absolutely a group by. Now let's read how to do that. In chapter 5. Group by allows us to merge all rows which share a column value into a single row. This allows us to find the results of aggregate functions for each unique value within the grouped column. Okay, that is not what I care about. I don't care about the max. What I care about is the sum of the price. So if I do sum price, like so, as total price. Oh, let's get real specific. Total order price. You're bad, you mean you can't use sum in select and then use that sum in where. Gotcha, okay. This is what we want. We want to sum up all of the prices in the thing we're grouping by. I think that's maybe what I was not understanding. So now we group by customers.order number. Are we cooking? I only see one in each thing now. That seems correct. Now let's do some basic math. Hold on. Okay, we're looking at 10,858. 1.5 times 2 is 3 plus 1 is 4. Holy shit, he did it. Oh my god. Okay. Why did I want any of this information? It's because I want to divide it later. So this is going to be saved as total order price. Total order price. TOP. Top. Great. Top. Wonderful. We have now the total order price. Okay. Good. Good. Why do I care? Because I need to divide that later. Okay, that's good. It's good. Good. We got the total order price. I should rename this. I should really name this something else because I'm going to forget what this is. I don't know what top means. Let's shoot it in the face. Total order price. Good. Okay, we got the total order price. That's going to be useful for dividing later. But for right now, I don't give a shit. Okay? What I need to do next is I need to find all orders that have pineapple and or... It's not and or, though. It's and. Am I allowed to do that? Let's find out. Customers and total order number. We want item ordered. That's not what it's called. Item purchased. Close. Okay. The problem, though, is that each line is 1 by 1, so it's not going to show both items. Can I combine this in some way? You have to have the count of the order being 2 or more, and also you need to have the value be either pineapple or pizza. Equals pineapple. But in quotes. Let's just try this real quick. Okay, now you're bitching at me. The selected column item purchase is not in a group by or in an aggregate function. I don't understand group buys. I have a very tenuous grasp on group buys, okay? If I do this, now what? Okay. Or item purchased equals pepperoni pizza. Okay. Now you're showing me orders that have both. But I need to narrow it down to only orders that appear more than one time. So can I cross-reference this list with my total order list? That's the total order price. That's not the number of items in their order. Okay. So this is good. I need this chart for later. What do I call this chart? I don't freaking know. Just use that you shouldn't select things that aren't grouping. But I need them. Maybe I'm not understanding... I'm definitely not understanding group by correctly. Because I obviously need to see item purchased. So I know that they're actually purchasing this stuff. Pep or pine? Okay. We got pepper pine. Now, I would like to find out how many items are on each order number. So in order to do that, you do count of order number as num items. Okay. Good. Count. Sorry, customers. Order number. Okay, good. 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 Now, you save this as num items. Sure. You probably shouldn't name it the same as the alias, but whatever. Okay, now I have this information. That's great and wonderful, and I love it. So, I don't need this where statement anymore. Did I have that included in my num items? Okay. That might be okay. We're going to join total. What is this called? Total. I guess I don't care about total order price right this moment. I just want to see... Our new sequel? Seems like it. Want to see pep or pine. And I also want to see num items. And now I want to see... I want to get rid of this. I want to see where num items... dot num items... I shouldn't have named it the same thing. Can I just say num items? Probably not. Equals to 2. It's a good point. It's a good point. It would include people who ordered multiple pineapple pepperoni, but not the other, you think? That's very true. That's very true, Shock Frog. Thank you, sexy beast. Hey, Yoshino. Welcome on in. How you doing? And... Actually, how am I combining these? It's by order number. It's all by order number. And customers dot order number equals... How do I address that, Shock Frog? That's a good point. I can't do an and because the things are damn lines by lines. It's pissing me off, man. Customers dot order number equals pep or pine dot order number. I spelt number wrong. You're in Brazil at the moment? Hell yeah, dude. You having a fun time? And num items dot order number equals num... Or sorry. Customers dot order number? Oops. Okay. What is this showing exactly? This is showing where someone has ordered either pineapple or pepperoni pizza, exactly 2 items. This is showing every order number that exists in that way. That's good. That's good. That's something, probably. Anyway, you've thought of something experimental. Food. Let queso solidify into a block. Slice the queso block. Use queso slice on burger. Profit. It sounds like you've thought of another way to make cheese again. Doubt it. Europeans really don't earn that much in IT. That's what I've heard. You guys have like super good benefits compared to us in the US, but apparently you make a lot less money. You'd start by getting a list of pineapple orderers and using that to narrow future searches down. That's a good point. That is a good point. Broski, you make minimum wage slightly more. Rip. Queso is a specific cheese? Is it? I thought queso was just melted cheese. Shows what I know. You're in Brazil for work? Rip. Are you at least able to like go around and visit stuff? Okay, I think Shock Frog is onto something here. I think I'm doing this horribly wrong. So why don't we delete Pepper Pine? Shoot it in the face. It's dead now. He's dead, Jim. All right. I'm going to get rid of all this, and we're going to start from scratch to really see if we know what we're doing. We're going to select... To be fair, they also don't need a large wage to be able to afford minimal health care. Yeah, I mean... Yeah. That's why they can afford to get paid less, because they have much better benefits. Queso is a melted mix of cheeses plus some seasoning. Really? I had no idea. We need customers... We need orders. We don't really care about tips for this. So we're going to select all and just see what we get. We're going to, from customers, join orders. You're in a port town. The only thing they have is 4 stalls and 3 hotels. Oof, sounds boring. We're going to join on order number equals order number, but I need to specify where from both. I'm going to be lazy. Cust. You know what? I'm going to be even lazier. C and O. Okay, huge. Watching the World Cup. That's a good question. As, it's not as, it's on. I don't know why I keep doing that. I spelled order number wrong. Not once, but twice. Okay, good. Now, I don't want to see really any of these things except for item purchased. I guess I kind of care about first name, last name. But not really. Not really. So we'll do C.order number. Also, sad day for Miku. England beat the team that had custody, so she's currently British. Nice. And we're also going to look at item purchased. Okay. Okay, and now we're going to do a where statement. Where item purchased equals pineapple. Okay. Good. Then we're going to order by C.order number. So it's in numerical order. Good. This is all the pineapple purchasers. Pine purchase. Good. Now, I'm going to do the same damn thing, but this time I'm going to do pepperoni pizza. I think I feel like I'm making this much more complicated than it needs to be. Okay. We're going to save this as pep purchasers. Great. Okay. Now we've got a list of pine purchasers and pep purchasers. We want to then select both. Okay. We want them near each other. We're going to then. I don't need order number. I don't need customers at all because the order number is the same. So we can get rid of C order number entirely. I could say pep purchasers and pine purchasers. Okay. I'm going to switch these because it's bothering me that they're in the wrong order. We're going to say P-P-P-E-P, pep, and P-I-P. Pep and pip. Good, wonderful. Where pep equals pip. Good. Get rid of this shit. Okay, and now we want the order numbers to be the same, which means we need to aggregate the order numbers. How do I do that? Group by, probably. We're going to group by C.order number, which is no longer a value that exists. Bumber is not correct. You pay the healthcare anyways. Half your paycheck is taxed. Sad. Rip. I feel like things are less expensive over there from what I last heard. I don't know how it is recently, but I know when I was looking at jobs in not the US as a software developer, I was going to get paid significantly less, but the benefits were, and the cost of living was going to make it so it was pretty even to what I was getting paid over here. Okay. Yep. Okay. You are pissing me off. I don't understand group by. It really just keeps coming back to, I don't fucking understand group by. It's confusing. Results with this ungrouped and unaggregated column will not necessarily be from... Okay, here's the thing. Do I care? Do I care about seeing the item purchased? Yeah, I want to see the item purchased to know that you're... Oh... I guess if I look at this and there's only one of each number, I know I'm doing it right. Probably. Maybe, possibly. I don't fucking know. I want to see the goddamn column, you fuck. Why are you bitching at me? I fucking hate you. I'm getting mad. Fuck. Why can't I see the item purchased, man? You can't see item purchased because they can't group, but then how do I know the information is correct? Okay. I tell you what. Let's look at an order. This is driving me crazy. Like, I don't know. I don't think I have OCD. I definitely have a perfectionist streak in me. And it's driving me crazy that I can't verify the information. I want to know that it's right before I move on. And it's making me upset that I can't just visually look at it. SQL's pissing me off, dude. Okay, 621 is in fact an order that has multiple things. It does in fact have pepperoni pizza and pineapple. That's great news. That works. Let's verify 2 more. You have pepperoni pizza and also pineapple. That's true. Let's verify 1 more. You have pepperoni pizza and also pineapple. Okay, I think this is working. Which means this can be saved as pep and pine. There you go. Okay, great, wonderful. These are the order numbers with both pep and pine. What am I doing with this information? Why did I do all this? I don't know. I don't remember. I've forgotten. I don't know what I'm doing, you fuck. Oh my god. Do I need the number of items? Not really. I think I already used the number of items in pep and pine. I can't tell because I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what these mean. Oh my god. I don't think I need the number of items anymore. I shot it in the face. I do need total order price. You think the manual isn't complete enough right now to let you verify everything in a detailed way? You're missing pieces? Yeah, I think that it is trying to introduce things in a way that doesn't confuse me, but I have a stupid brain, and because I can't verify information, I'm getting more confused and losing track of what I'm trying to do. So I think this is a me problem, to be honest with you. It is frustrating the shit out of me, though. Okay, so now I have the total order price of every order. I have all of the orders that have both pepperoni and pineapple, which means I can combine the two and divide by the tip amount. Hold on. Is the tip amount only once? I guess let's do that next. Let's just verify that each tip only shows up 1 time. I have to imagine that it does, but I'm not sure. So let's get rid of all this and start from scratch. We're going to select tips, and all I really want to do is order by order number on tips, to be honest. Sorry. Select all from tips. Okay, so there's only 1 tip value for the total order price. That makes perfect sense to me. That means I think, I'm not positive, but I think we have all the information we need. So now, we're going to combine our stuff. We only need, I guess we need all 5 of these. So we're going to select first name, last name. First start with order number. We're going to go from I'm lazy. We're going to go C order number, comma. We're going to go first name, which is only in this table. Last name, which is also only in this table. Then we've got everything we need from here. We're going to go to orders. We don't really care about item purchased. We don't really care about price, so we don't need orders. Customers. We just have to trust that the information I got is correct, which is a scary thing for me to do. I'm going to join tips. Okay. We're going to grab dollars tipped, which I don't actually care about. What I really want from here is the percentage of dollars tipped. So I'd like to do do I have to say sum or anything, or can I just say whatever divided by whatever? Where do you start doing math? Chapter 5? It seems to be doing a sum or some type of aggregation thing in order to do the math. So I'm guessing I probably need to do... Well, no, we need average. We need the average... No, we don't need the average tip. Do we need the average tip? Do I need the sum at all? I don't know. I don't know at all. Do I need minimum? The problem is if I'm grouping by order number... I'm grouping by order number and I'm already adding up all of the stuff, then I don't really want minimum or maximum or anything. I guess I just kind of want the sum. But I don't want the sum either. I just want the math that I'm doing. So I guess maybe let's try to do dollars tipped divided by... You're getting there? I hope so. God, I hope so. Total order price. Which means we need to join total order price. Okay. I can't help but feel like I've made this much more complicated than it needed to be. And then we'd like to multiply that by a hundo. And we'd like to call this tip percentage. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Let's just send this for now to see what happens. Customers are not joined with another table in your query. I didn't do on. Didn't do on. A good point, me. C dot order number equals tips dot order number. Yeah. Uh-huh. And okay. C dot order number equals, I can't spell. Why can I not spell number, brother? Pop dot order number. Okay. Good. This seems like it makes sense to me. Okay. And now we want to order by not order number, but by tip percentage. Okay. Good. Rich, you're on my shit list. I think it might be you. But let's continue using our brain. Now we want to add in, finally, who the lowest tipper that also purchased pepperoni and pineapple pizza. So I want to see only the order numbers that ordered both, which means I need to group by not order number, but, well, yes, order number, but by pep and pine order number. So we need to toss in a group by now, and also join in pep in pine as P and P. Okay. And C dot order number equals P and P dot order number. Okay. And now I type in group by P and P dot order number. Is that correct? Fuck you, dick. Oh my god. It's not in a group by. C dot order number is not in a group by or an aggregate function. Results with this ungrouped and unaggregated column will not necessarily be from the same row as the value by the group by. Okay. Brother, why? Why are you doing this to me? What is the problem here, dude? Seriously, what are you bitching about? I don't understand. The selected column, see order number, is not in a group by or an aggregate function. I tell you what, fuck you. How about that? Fuck you and your stupid idiot face. I'll do this. Okay. Sure. Now are you going to stop bitching at me? Fuck you! Oh. What is the problem, man? I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. I'm going to go fucking crazy. I'm gonna lose my shit. Why are you fucking with me, dude? Why? Why? I don't trust that if I start adding these columns that you're going to give me the correct information. You're literally telling me that you're probably not going to. This game is really authentic to real life sequel down to the breakdowns. You need to group by order name, first name, last name, tip percentage. Yeah, but it keeps telling me that I can't trust the goddamn fucking shit that it's telling me if I do that. Selected column dollars tipped. I'm not even selecting that column outside of using it as tip percentage, dude. I don't care about seeing. You're not even showing it to me, dude. Why the fuck? Why are you bitching at me, you fucking asshole? I lose my shit. I lose my fucking mind. Oh my god, I'm getting pissed off, dude. Dollars tipped. Okay, great. I don't fucking care. I'm not trying to tell you that I want to see dollars tipped, you dickhead. I'm just selecting it as tip percentage. What the fuck is your problem? Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm actively demonetizing myself. I'm gonna go crazy, man. Dollars tipped is not in a group by or in an aggregate function. It absolutely simply is in an aggregate function right fucking here, you dumb asshole. I hate you. I hate you so much. I'm gonna fucking go crazy on you. Fuck you. What if I sum it? Are you gonna be happy if I sum it, dude? Is that gonna make you happy? You fucking jerk? Apparently, yes. Fuck you. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I can trust this information. I hate you. The best stream in a long time. We had a lot of fun. I'm glad you're enjoying it there. Daru, great game. I'm learning. This is the process of learning. It's yelling a lot for me. That's what it looks like when I learn. Okay, great. Can I trust this information? I have no idea, but let's take a look at Mr. Rich Ortiz in the customer database. I'm gonna do me a solid and say, answer? Question mark? Answer. I'm just going to save it as answer because it won't let me make a question mark. We're going to say answer. That's great and wonderful. I'm going to close all this out, except for you. I'm going to put you back over here. And then I'm going to open up my search terminal, and I'm going to get rid of all this. And I would like to simply open up customers. Okay. Good. I'm going to join it with the answer is a daily double. Oh boy. You asked the question and I bet all my points and I lost them all. I still don't know what happens if we get the wrong suspect. We might find out with this one because I have no idea what I'm doing here. But we're going to join in just a simple 3. We're going to join in orders. And we're going to join as well tips. I don't even care about tips, man. I don't care about tips at all. Just give me customers and orders. We're going to join them on customers.order number equals. We're not selecting. No, you're so stupid. You're doing this all wrong. You are a moron. You are a fool. And I hate you. Customers. Yeah. Orders. dot order number. I would like to not group by, order by first name. Good. And I think that's it, right? No. Period after the... What did I fuck up here, man? On. I do it every time. I don't know why. Okay. Now, let's go down to Rick. Rich, whatever your stupid name is. You know what? Fuck you. Send. Rich, where are you? Rich Ortiz. You have, in fact, purchased a lot of pineapple and a lot of pizza. And you're a low tipper. Rich, I gotta tell you, you're going to jail. You're going to jail, brother. I don't even care if you're right at this point. Fuck you, Rich. You're getting arrested, buddy. I think we might have gotten it right, right? Surely. Rich, you go to hell. Exactly. You are commanded to arrest Rich Ortiz under the accusation of, by the way, 2.4%. Fuck Rich, dude. That's insulting. You might as well give them nothing, dude. 2.4% is fucking crazy. Well, under the accusation of putting pineapple on pizza, that's not really why I'm arresting them. I love pineapple on pizza. You're going to jail for not tipping well. Violating GCIV Art.89, which prohibits weaponizing food as a source of terror. Go to jail, friend. Are you sure? Not really. Not really at all. Grabbing weapons and armor? Yep, you gotta kill Rich, I think. Repairing armed vehicles? Absolutely. Get in there. Reaching suspect's domicile? Yep, get him. Get him. That looks like him. He's smiling. Will I ever know if I did it correctly? Nope. I don't think so. It probably would have told me if I did it wrong, surely, right?
We got him.
Yeah!
That war criminal is now rotting behind bars where he belongs.
Yep. Okay, good.
I'll never understand why people like him commit these disgusting acts of terrorism.
Well, I like pineapple
What
on
do they
pizza.
want? To send a message? Well, I already know. The world is a cruel, unforgiving place.
That's true.
How did you enjoy the internet, by the way?
I'm
sure you
hated it.
that there's no misinformation on there.
Yeah.
That's because we've made it illegal.
Yeah, you can't lie on the internet.
But believe it or not, occasionally some ne'er-do-wells feel the urge to spread untruths.
Uh-oh.
Like on our great leader Zoran's own website.
Zoran?
As of today, we've managed to track down almost everyone who defamed our great leader there this month. But there's still one individual that evades us.
Rate your
Mostly because our seismic
dictator.gov?
photon triangulation processing unit, the device we used to track people down, stopped working. So we were only able to discover that our suspect's IP address starts with a 10.
Oh.
Luckily for you, though, we store the internet history from all IP addresses.
Oh
So
my god.
somewhere in there is a list of every website.
Don't leak.
the
Oh,
suspect
cover your
visited,
eyes. You can't look at this.
as well as the date and time they were accessed.
Steamy
You should be
boy.
able to use this
Oh my
information
god.
to find this scoundrel. You can view the defamatory message through the
Okay.
admin page on our great leader Zoran's website. So I'll give you the login details for that.
Thanks.
And while you're there, why don't you
Everyone close your
give
eyes.
him a positive review?
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
sure our great leader will appreciate it.
Listen, if we're talking about Zoran Mamdani, I think he's rad as hell. Dictator.gov/admin. All right. We do have to end the stream soon, but I am curious what the defamatory message was. Okay. I wish I could have more food to feed my family. Zoran, please listen. Okay. 3 out of 5. Never seen Zoran in real life before. Does someone else rule over Kala Zorania in his shadows? Maybe. No complaints, no compliments either. Jail. Do not forget Zoran's crimes. Do not forget Yugoslavia. Do not forget what he did to us. I don't know what he did. Zoran has ruled over Los Zorangeles for exactly half my life, and exactly nothing has improved. Overall, he's okay. I guess if it hasn't gotten worse. 7-Eleven was actually an outside job. Zoran only claimed it wasn't to gain legitimacy. Never forget. Zoran isn't perfect, but who is? Okay. That was enough to get you jailed for life, huh? Wow. Okay, so it looks like the one we need to find is this one. But we're going to have to do it another time because I am done for the night. So thank you so much for being here. I hope that we all learned something. I feel like I didn't learn anything. I feel confused, but I had a fun time, and I hope that you did too. So we will be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. EST with something. If you guys want to see more of this, let me know. I'd be happy to play more. And it's only going to get more complicated, I'm sure. But we're going to raid out. If you're on the Twitch side, stick around if you feel like raiding out. And we'll see if we've got any friends online. Thanks for the stream. No problem. Thanks for being here, Shockfrog. Thank you for the tips. Daru as well. Thank you for the tips. Let's see. Who we got online? I don't know who normally streams Wednesdays, to be honest with you. I feel like Roy might. Yeah, Roy is streaming. Playing Rain World. Let's raid into Roy, shall we? Good dude, Roy. All right. Thank you again for being here, everybody. I hope you had a fun time. I appreciate you sitting with me and learning while I catastrophically imploded and crashed out. I hope that was an enjoyable watch. But we'll be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. EST. Have a great night, everybody. Take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.